been too busy to even play this game.
It's kind of the same though.
I just didn't choose a team until like a few
I
hours
still
in.
haven't chosen a team. I'm gonna have to do that.
It's true. Game guy could just say "fuck you."
Yeah, heck with all of y'all. I'm going Team Power, ruining everyone.
I think I have the least amount of friends on Courage, but
I know Bobby and Sharky are on Courage. Which is
I feel
why I
like-
specifically said Power would ruin everyone.
gotcha.
'Cause I don't know anybody on Power right now. Oh good, Haven City Pedestrians, my favorite boss.
Oh.
As you know.
Look at me running around Splatfest without the Splatfest tee on.
Well, actually, you look dumb as hell. But
Yeah, this is what happens when I'm leveling up gear.
did I ever think of this? Not.
No.
Okay. But fashion, game guy, please.
Who cares about fashion?
The game about being fresh.
But that just sounds, wow, this is way more like pastel than I expected, but alright.
No, I love it.
Thank you, Shell Drone. You're the best. Alright, how do I make a room again?
Very carefully. I like the jukebox. It's a shame that it costs 100 gold, though it is kind of funny.
Oh, is opening a room making it too late? Making
Yes.
it-
Do you want to back out?
I'm mad.
now?
Yeah,
You
no,
could leave.
go, Mafia, literally leave. Go away. You're dead to me.
It's- I set mine to City of Color, but basically I only put in Squid Sisters songs.
No, I want Ink Me Up. Because this is the only way I'm ever going to hear it. Because they're cowards and they don't want to put it in the game.
I know. Really, they should just put all the legacy songs in. They treat it like more songs is a bad thing. I almost tried to create a room. Don't think about that.
Also, Petey, I noticed you had a room open. I assume because you tried to join off of me and it was just still there.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Because I
cool.
hadn't left yet, and PD had joined me.
I know everything got confusing. If you are able to join a call, I can make that happen, I guess.
I like the remix of City of Color, but I think I like the original more.
I haven't decided, mostly because I haven't heard it enough to compare, really.
Oh boy.
So I haven't played this since Extra Work, which means I haven't played Turf War since last Splatfest.
That's fun.
So let's go.
I was trying to get the Kraken badge, and I guess use the Krakon roller as an aside.
I'm gonna have to do so much grinding this month. I'm only at level 33 in the catalog.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
man,
done,
it's-
but
At the end of May.
I'm at like level 33 in the catalog, but the second catalog.
Uh-oh.
So,
I mostly just want to get to the last emote, so I probably won't go to 100 because that just sounds tedious. But I want twirl power. It's important. It's the only thing I care about in these catalogs.
what's the one I have called? I've already forgotten what it is.
I don't know. What happens when you win? You hug a Splatling.
No, because I'm wearing a roller. You heard me.
Should probably get that checked out.
God, this episode.
No, listen. I complain about the lack of City of Color, but I'm not gonna complain about this. So
I'm so kind of them to invite Big Man.
wait, who?
Big Man.
Whoa! I don't know. What
I
I'm
won
doing
the
here.
hammer war.
And the other splat roller got through, so... Or not the splat roller. The splat roller killed me.
Super.
Sorry, I'm getting
Oh.
very confused by things.
Let's see.
I
Guess
wasn't
the
expecting you to
appearance
throw that there.
in this song.
Who's Big Man?
Is this a bit that I'm not familiar with?
No. Oh, God.
Don't worry.
So
I'm worried because I'm dead.
Well,
Okay.
actually, if you're dead, you really shouldn't be worried anymore because you're dead and unfeeling. People can't come back from the dead. That would be silly.
Something.
No. The Wind Breaker just took out the entire super jump.
Yeah,
Good.
pretty much. We'll do that.
I don't think you give me credit for that kill. I did not hit any of those shots. I like that fish, isn't that?
Hello, I am the crack on.
Last rotation was pretty bad. It was Fortune Monkey.
Nice sprinkler.
Yeah, I just decided to play on this rotation. I'm like, oh, this is a good rotation, actually.
Yeah. No, I played one match, solid 2 maps for it. Lost because we had a
Whoa!
disconnect. And I'm just gonna
I
wait
thought
the
that
8
hammer was
minutes.
long done.
It's my turn.
That lure came out of nowhere and it dies.
I don't know where that Booyah Bomb guy came from. But okay.
I don't know, but oh my god, I survived the Booyah Bump, but there was an end to that first fight. Oh.
I
Oh.
didn't register that Autobomb as an enemy.
That worked. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
We
we
killed
take
them all.
those.
I know, that beacon was pretty clutch.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you, that was praising the beacon.
That's the only thing I get out of my substance. How is that not a kill? What? Rollers confuse me.
You're great, he's never there.
Oh, I forgot the anchor spawn.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I
No
know.
reason-
As much as I wanna
Kraken. Never
the
mind, I'm
ink
dead.
your- as much as I want to be the ink your base guy, they were in danger.
Fine. I just noticed because I died.
I'm mad. I wanted to no reason Kraken. But there was a second guy who showed up instantly.
Alright, I don't remember what yours is. I don't like the way you're pointing at me. Fucking 3-finger point. What was that?
Well, it's Splatoon 3, so...
Cloud.
Cloud. Oh my gosh.
I'm playing with friends, so I actually get to see that.
Whoa. Rootin' Tootin', that's the name.
Oh.
I realized I forgot to refresh my food ticket, which means that.
Oh hey, so did I, nice.
Hey, same.
What?
Cool. No, actually I still have one active, never mind, I'm good.
I can't run into the locker room anymore. Oh no, I can run up the stairs though. Never mind. I have 9 on mine. So we're
Why
good.
can't you go in the locker room?
I thought during.
No,
Oh, you can.
You can go in there. Like, I literally just did, so it's like, why can't you?
Because I forgot you just can't interact with the locker. Because I'm just so used to this game blocking me out of anything fun.
Yeah. Gosh, 70 months resub, huh?
That's too long.
That is a large number. That is not a small number.
Sean Bad, did you
Diet
get a
Dr.
virus?
Kelp.
No. Did you get 400,000 viruses? Yes.
Did you subscribe for
Very
400,000 months?
You killed my brother. I'm in my computer.
It's in a better place. Or rather, it's in the same place, but got a big hole in it.
Ah, first of all, I wanted that to be a horizontal flick.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I didn't even leave spawn and, you know, all of that.
Oh, well, that beacon's dead.
Oh, I have ink mines.
Okay. Thank you for killing the GooTuber after I died. Too.
I'm glad that
I'm
the
slow pulling
Wavebreaker is
lemon.
consistently an idiot magnet. It's so good. They take the bait literally every time, without fail.
Reminds me of how in, like, way back in Splatoon 1, what I'd always do is I'd use the beacons as, like, distractions in the middle of fights, and people would, like, just stop what they're doing just to shoot
Dang
the beacons all the time.
torpedo.
They still kind of do it. It's not quite the same as it used to be, though. I like that one missile that came out way later than the rest of them.
What? How would... What? You weren't shooting.
Okay.
Oh, Starstack, I thought you were on top of this thing.
Wait,
I wish
what?
I wasn't.
I died in the
Or I wish I was.
I disagree, game. I disagree. Heartily.
I landed in a very bad place because of that.
A big place.
Oh, I didn't want to jump there. What? Oh.
That's unfortunate. They're gonna get that Wavebreaker for free.
You really have to remember to use the burst bombs. They're really good, but
No,
also
leave
like
that beacon alone. That guy is super weak because Roller just can't kill.
Yeah, that's
Welcome to
why.
my world.
Aw, I fucking would.
Wow, that...
The one guy was fucking. Damn it.
Ooh, this guy's YouTubing.
That guy is also extremely weak because Roller can't kill.
At least you're not using the big switch.
Aw,
At least I
tried
could
to kill-
paint.
It's true. I was trying to take that.
I've done barely any painting this match because I can't get anywhere.
I feel like I only have a lot of painting because I
Flying
just
routes in
keep
a
repainting.
Splatoon 3 match. It's less likely than you think.
And I'm dead because there just happened to be a bomb exactly there.
I'm gonna go this. Okay, that reminds me. The entire team chased me. And by the entire team, I mean Hatchet. Well, on the bright side, never
There is
mind,
no
we-
bright side.
Well, the bright side was almost we didn't end in danger, but then literally at the last frame, the danger sign came back.
It was not.
You know what I haven't seen any yet? Any red. I haven't seen not any red.
I'm sorry.
No red. Power doesn't exist.
Isn't that a good thing?
I mean, canonically, sure, but but I like seeing all the colors. We have 3 colors. I feel like you only ever fight one.
It's just like Splatfest from the previous games.
True. I still think 2v2 or whatever incorporates 8 players would be amazing. I'm sad that I'm gonna have to probably wait 4 years for this to be realized.
That assumes they do such a thing.
I know they're gonna Splatoon 4 is gonna happen and they're just gonna fucking break the formula.
Hey, look, red.
Can't wait to
Hey!
see what's gonna happen in Splatoon 8 all these years later.
Splatoon 8's the actual battle royale.
Finally. Alright, I'm a roller. I can't ping you guys.
But the trade-off is there's no playable option. Specifically Splatoon 8.
Well, that killed. I don't know why that killed. I'll take it,
I
but
got 2 kills with torpedoes, so I'm doing pretty well.
killed my beacon though, which is sad.
I realize that I'm taking up my usual defense position when I'm playing Splatfest, and I'm not a Splatfest. Going. again?
Oh,
I cannot believe
he
I'm
was
alive.
down there. I crush killed him on accident. Nice.
Good. Deserved.
Oh. Yes! Oh, not again.
Where am I stuck?
Nice custom square shot junior. It's one of the best kills ever.
Listen, I wanted to play that, but then I'm just like, no, I still want to do roller nonsense. It's a good idea. What could go wrong?
You could all play it and then get like a bonus and then lose, and then we don't actually get the bonus.
Yeah, but I'm good at Splattershot Junior.
It's not hard. It's square shot junior. It's so easy. They give it to you at the beginning of the game.
Heck with your Booyah Bomb entirely! I am cracking, I don't care.
If only your ink fall off start is. I think they need to lessen like non-dynamo roller fall off.
Oh no, I'm used to this. Fall off.
Why are you jumping to me?
I know.
I'm jumping back to base because I was in danger.
Oh.
You may be used to it. That doesn't make it good.
Speaking of danger, how are we?
I mean, they have arrow sprays. Come on.
Weren't we like freaking in their base like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, and then they turned the tables on us, and we just haven't recovered. Also because the shot deviation is not being favorable.
That's why you should play Flash of
Your
Magic
shot
instead.
deviation isn't favorable.
Oh, man,
Welcome to my world.
I could play Splatoon if I wanted to be a fucking tryhard.
Oh. Almost bad.
But also
This
crap.
guy is like,
Okay, well, yeah, man, that's also just sort of an annoying team.
I like how they treat Crab Tank as like your best friend in the adventure mode.
I love Crab Tank. He is my best friend.
don't you slander Crab Tank.
The game already slandered him by nerfing him by literally every special.
Well, he's like, I think the Crab Tank's like super the meta though. Or...
Yeah, probably. Well, a part of that just because Splash-O-Matic's the meta. Because Splatoon doesn't understand what weapon balancing is sometimes. Unless if it's making shit weapons still shit. And they got that one nailed.
Yeah, they
Poor
figured
bro.
that one out.
Poor bro.
One day we'll
Yeah, did someone say Brella?
they can make Brella perfect, but the game's netcode is such garbage that it will never be viable.
Well, yeah, that's what I hear people saying about bro all the time. The biggest problem with it is the fact that these shots will just not get blocked by the shield. With no shield,
I feel like them nerfing the damage pretty harshly in Splatoon 2 didn't help.
yeah, it went
Oh,
from like
yeah.
90 to 81, so the 2-shot was harder to get. Not a lot harder, but it's like noticeably.
I've had several instances where I just don't kill when I feel like I should.
Just use Brellas are so cool.
No, listen, I love Brella. It's great, but man, it makes me cry every time.
That was my favorite, yeah. I'm sad that it's good. And it's for such a stupid reason. Because it just
Please
doesn't
let
work
me
properly.
beacon.
Because our fucking refresh rate gets worse with every game.
Wait for negative refresh rates.
You know, they're gonna approach it eventually. He's still trying to get my wave frame.
Nice.
So disgustingly predictable.
Oh, that's a crab.
Oh, I ran out of ink.
Ow. Ow. Dude. By a one shot, that didn't weaken them much. Also, I realize I'm very used to playing like Splat Zone's tower control on this map, and the fact that it's surfboard means nobody goes through the same choke points. It's hard to cheese.
Yeah, nice hammer. I don't care. I didn't even know you were there, to be honest.
I like how they gave the hammer the ability to block shots, and then they took it away somehow. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That
There's
guy's
a guy
like,
in midair, but I don't know where he
this guy feels like he's always in the fucking crab.
I swear, I have like an almost suicidal need to like to try and kill a guy with a hammer every time I see it with it. Like, I have to.
You should ignore that urge.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hammer
just like
maybe dog shit, but it feels so good. Oh shit. I have no ammo. Splashmatic just jumped right. I admittedly have not been utilizing the beacons very well, which is... oops.
I, first of all, didn't realize there was someone right there. Gonna Kraken literally at that moment, but, you know.
Keeping our home a little bit here, because we have, like, actually no ink.
I don't think it matters.
Well, you know. Okay, cool. I love getting
Alright.
attacked with two hands.
Oh yeah, no, definitely crab my jump point. Definitely. I mean, you can get away with it, because what else are you gonna do, but... Hey guys, I don't think we're doing so good. We keep letting Ganon win.
It's okay.
Is it?
No. I don't get very much XP when we lose.
Yeah, I know. It's... Oh my gosh, my star number 2. Wow.
Does that mean you can play a new one?
No.
What?
Oh.
What do you mean, what?
What are you doing then?
First of all, I said earlier, I'm trying to get the Kraken badge. Second of all, I don't know.
Wait, just the
okay, I
normal
have to
one?
apologize. I was doing nothing like the end of that game because I got caught on the phone and I had to. Yeah.
I honestly don't know if it mattered.
I mean, I could always play 96, I guess, but...
Meanwhile, Ginga has had the Kraken badge this whole time.
Trust me, I wish. Then I'd have no excuse to play this.
You like beacons.
I do like beacons. I wish they were on weapons I liked.
Like an
Isn't it
octobrush?
beacon on like 2 weapons or something like that? Or there's not many
Oh,
weapons in beacon?
dapples? Dapples are pretty cool.
It's, pretty much just Neo Sploosh was the only one I actually cared for.
I like having him on the Tenebrilla.
I've tried Tenebrilla. I cannot get the hang of it at all. And also, it's Umbrella, so...
Yeah.
Tenebrilla relies on the shield more than anyone else, so...
Like, it's Umbrella, and it has ink vac.
Yeah, as an inkback user, I know that feeling.
I think the saddest thing is the undercover umbrella. It has like one of the worst sets ever, and it's like it was okay in 2 because there was the other one that made up for it. Now it's just stuck with the really terrible one.
For now.
The Ink Armor set was so good because Ink Armor was so pro.
Like the one with ink mines or whatever. Not helping the slightest.
Ink prints are cool, but they're just not super useful.
Actually,
Sippies.
I wish I was me. I'm probably dead. Never mind. Kind of missed.
Oh, man, look at these beacons. Oh, hello, Splatling. Brother! Okay, he won because I was not prepared to fight him. There's also a Splatling.
No.
That wasn't the kill. Okay, well that was. I don't know what that was about.
Come on,
Uh-oh.
hey, you're not gonna
Okay.
that push. Fuck me with. God damn it.
Well, I got him out of here, but he's gonna
Oh.
probably come back. Never mind, he left.
I hope the fact that our base is almost entirely empty is not a problem.
I literally jumped back there earlier because I got scared, and then I decided to turf a bit for special.
You know what?
I did not see that suction.
I thought you did, so I didn't want to. Like, surely
let's
it's a
go.
giant suction bomb.
Someone coming into our base. For all of the ink that's worth.
It's Tetris.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was the Tetras. They keep doing that.
Oh. I can't aim. Oh, slow. Probably shouldn't come up on this track. It's too hard.
Did
It
I don't know
might.
about this one.
I might have spent too much time chasing the Tenebro or doing whatever.
Tetras.
Yeah. Their distraction plan actually worked.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe one day we'll defeat Ganon.
Unfortunately, we are not only Link.
We just need the wand of Gamelon or whatever.
I wonder what Ganon's up to.
Winning Splatfest apparently.
Oh, good for him.
Oh man.
Remember a few days ago, I was talking to a friend about YouTube poop, and we were mentioning at the fact that like the only character who's like consistently threatening in the YouTube poops feels like it's a Ouija. Like everyone else is, anyone else who's like traditionally a villain, like Bowser and Ganon, are kind of played off as goofy a lot of the time.
I guess. I don't know. Sword.
So.
Remember when you said you never saw a lot of red teams?
Yeah.
You cursed us.
I
Mafia.
didn't think they would just keep winning.
You cursed us. It's your fault entirely.
Well. Yeah, I blame Drew.
Me too. I'll
I'm sure I
accept
won't
that.
regret using this weapon that I really have not gotten the hang of yet.
He made me play Mario Party with him earlier.
Why?
Wait, which Mario Party?
Okay, this is
good
important.
one. The good one on the Switch.
Okay.
The good one that they
That
should.
still doesn't narrow it down.
I was just
for me.
yeah, there's some in online.
Oh, okay. The one, the one that's not on N64, and it's the good one on the Switch.
I don't know what the
It's
general
the same
name of
team.
Mario Party is.
Is it?
No, I don't recognize
I just-
Cloud9.
I just realized I'm fighting another Splat League.
You know what? I don't like them. So I'm gonna get them the heck out of here.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for the revenge.
Ooh.
Well, they were just camping over there, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna force you to move, or you're going to die. At the end.
52 gal. I'm a tryhard, but I'm not very good at the game because I play 52 gal.
I like 52 gal though.
Oh,
Don't be
well, you're a
mean.
wannabe tryhard, so.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh, look, most gal players aren't good. It's a very tryhard game.
Wish I actually knew how to use freaking Zipcaster. I swear, it's like
listen. I've tried playing Zipcaster a lot. It just kind of questionably works.
it feels like something that's
Yeah.
good, but I'm not good enough to use it.
If it was more consistent, I feel like it would make the heavy Splatana, like actually the better Splatana.
I only just unlocked the other one like right before starting this session.
Alright. I'm putting in work this time.
I'm just...
Alright.
I
You
avenged
play
the
weapons with tighter spreads. Apparently. And by that, I mean, I should play Apples. Apples are fun, they have tortillas. And I'll be honest, it's been a while since I played anything not Splat Zones. So I'm kind of used to all my Splat Zone strats.
Wow. Listen, just pretend the whole stage is a splat zone.
It doesn't help, because the choke points are completely different.
Okay, but what about me? I only played Rainmaker.
You're extra fucked.
Yeah, you can see that I have the Rainmaker badge of the 1,000 wins.
Jeez.
I like Rainmaker, but every time it comes up, it's on a bad rotation.
I don't think I mentioned.
What?
I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I really do appreciate that Mafia actually does have the bear.
No, yeah, it's my favorite hat. They've yet to make a better hat.
It's so like it's brand.
Alright, we'll do 96.
Actually, Flounder Heights is not a great map for Dapples. Man, if only the Snipe Raider was good.
Snipe Rider is pretty cool. It's too bad it's
Oh, it is extremely cool. It's just dog shit, even after they buffed its damage. If it could follow up better, it would be a better weapon. But it's too slow. Which is ironic considering you don't have to charge 4 of the shots. But it's too slow.
There's a little bit something wrong with this team over there.
Yeah, real hive mind.
What? Oh.
Oops.
oh.
Honestly, I feel like the step up from their naming scheme would also them all being Splatana wipers.
I got none of that ink? Oh, come on, I wasted this.
Ah,
Right,
you shot me in the back.
okay,
I
well,
didn't
alright,
realize there was a
guys.
guy behind.
Might have been a bad time to go spider skill, but
Oh, that really reached.
even splash ball.
I died to a sprinkler. I tried to like swim away from the reef slide and ran face first into a sprinkler and got killed by it. Awesome.
I still find it really
Say, can I
fun,
please get a kill?
but
I've hit so many people once, and only once.
Scorch Gorge is such a bad map. They had to make a new map for Splatfest.
Oh, what was that?
I'm not getting any
I
more
got
ink there.
stuck on the gosh dang wall, and it kind of ruined my Kraken entirely.
I'm gonna be real. I am not contributing much to this. I had an idea. I thought it'd work out.
I don't have ink. Good. Great. I love 96. It's the best. Oh, good. Respawn Punisher Aerospray, my favorite. My beloved.
We're playing Turf War again. Keep guys get attacked by Respawn Punisher in front line.
I hit that guy once, and only once.
That really is this gal experience.
Yeah, I know. It's the
that's
best.
My god, I had the torpedo the whole time. I thought it was the angle shooter.
But there's
Honestly,
only,
that's a
like,
win.
But there's only 2 weapons in the game. Oh, it's
Oh,
like,
I just saw
I
the
got
icon.
one
I
hit, but
thought
it was the kill. I'll take it.
I saw the icon, and I was like, oh, this is the angle shooter. Why would I ever use this? And I threw it, and I was like, it's not an angle shooter.
also, how come none of the new sets so far?
It's like not
They know
that
it's
good,
bad.
is it?
And then they can make it better. They are the devs. They have the power.
Ow.
Alright, so, splatter scope, short-lived.
I didn't get a feel for 96 at all because I couldn't get anywhere, so...
That's bad. I want to do dapples, but I don't want to do dapples on Flounder Heights, is the problem. I like the Splatfest teas.
Shame they're temporary and we'll never see them again.
I know, it's really cool how they never give those out. Ever.
Boy, #1 ground traveler, the award I got.
I've stopped paying attention to medals. They matter so little.
They're the most important game. Yeah, what do you mean? If you don't get first splat, why are you even playing the game?
I don't know. Because it's fun.
Alright. You know what's fun? Respawn Punisher.
I really wish Respawn Punisher was just not a thing. I don't like it in concept.
I lost the Splatling duel when we were both using Respawn Punisher, and the amount of time it took for me to come back was absurd.
I just don't like the idea of having an ability in the game that makes it so you can play less of the game.
Yeah. I still find it weird that on the opposite end that quick respawn is as meta as it is. I feel like I don't know. Like I know I harp on quick respawn because I think it's a genuinely terrible ability, but it does seem like the meta involves way too much of it, like an unhealthy amount of it.
Well, I think it's kind of the same thing where it's the opposite of Punisher, where it's like you want that backline, quick respawn and more aggressive.
I suppose, but I don't know. It's just weird that you would put so much in an ability that's so easy to counteract just by trading.
Hammer coming from the right, maybe? I don't know what they're doing.
Trying to get
I think the other thing
the
is
ink
that
brush for some reason. Get me.
I think the other thing is that like a lot of time you can be useful by like distracting people without actually killing them. If this happens, then we'll actually you'll still be able to come back faster.
Say, that guy is super weak. Can I please get that second
I
hit?
suppose, but I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
that
like, I
bubbler.
kind
Oh,
of get
rain!
it, but
Oh, rain!
also,
Oh, rain!
it
Wow, that was really cool.
The rain is still coming. It never stops.
Ah, oh.
Sometimes it's not about winning, sometimes it's about not losing.
I think,
Yeah, I missed every time with that Kraken, but I kind of distracted them, I guess. I don't know.
I learned last fest that, I think Fizzy Bomb is my favorite sub in Tricolor.
Fizzy Bomb is just good in general.
Yeah, good.
I was not ready for that Booyah Bomb to contribute to that.
It's okay. I started it, and then, there was a lot of people coming towards me that were only deterred by 8 guns.
Oh, that's lag. Thank you. Oh, that name.
Oh, I got the hammer with the Fizzy Bomb!
I'm not looking at names. I'm scared.
Oh wait, are we not fighting the 4 elite? Oh no, that was last time.
Oh,
Is It's just really...
Literally give me one more hit, please. I'm begging you.
It's just a name that's like, oh, I don't know if I want to say that because it's funny, but it's like, what?
They hit. I could have prevented a super chump from happening, but
You couldn't cover my no. I'll be honest. Super chump, super cat.
okay. I like super chump. It's gonna be real hard
Okay.
to make use of, and put for is kind of the problem. That's not good.
Yeah, I got the hammer, but unfortunately everyone else is dead. And the other Viking decided to shoot me in the back. It was upsetting. Good fizzy bomb me. I
What
definitely
people
didn't just
say the
throw
good thing
that
about
into
the super chump is just that it's a lot of bodies that they have to shoot before shooting you because they're just in the way. So
Like the optimal play with super chump is to kind of like use it and then get in there while they're distracted. You have a very small window to do that.
I just kind of wish the explosions were more satisfying. I mean, they don't have to necessarily be more powerful, but like,
You can
Like-
use special power up.
yeah, but they're just sort of lame. Their explosions just sort of lame. I'll keep Slashing Machine because I forget how fun Pokemon is. Especially once I figured out that I can just shake the stick up and down to charge it up. Because
You can also jump.
That is true. I don't jump nearly as often as I probably should. I've been trained so hard in games not to jump while firing.
I want to say like jumping while flicking the stick is optimal fizzy.
Oh,
I think.
I assume also gyroscopes involved as well. But
I feel like that'd be a problem because that would mess with your aim.
maybe.
It would work, but
take out the fizzy and just passing your switch.
Oh, it's Ganon.
oh,
What's this song? The roller missed.
oh, I got one hit and I ran out of ammo. That
First
guy
aid.
should have been dead way sooner.
Super
Oh.
helps me
That's rough.
friendly. Okay, never mind. You didn't pursue. It's fine. Okay, there's people up there. And I don't have the ink to help.
Wow. I see the sound of crab.
I wonder why they chose to keep 10 missiles in this game.
I
I was expecting that guy to come down, but he didn't.
I don't know
funny
what they were
joke.
thinking. Keeping 10 missiles in this game and then putting them on the reflex.
Okay. Oh, there was an ink back. I didn't even see it. That would
What is-
explain why I couldn't get away from anything there.
An interesting era that Judge Connery will not talk about in this Splatoon 3 Let's Play.
The what now?
The reflux 10 missiles pre-nerf. The most ridiculous thing in the fucking game. Where you could consistently average 7 10 missiles a match and win. Gross.
Okay, I didn't know that was there.
But if I learned anything from Splatoon 2, anything that happened in the past does not get mentioned at all. It makes me sad.
I want to move.
Oh, come on.
Help, I'm bad!
No.
I think I forgot about the reflex that I have to aim like a god if I want to do well, if I want to kill some shit.
Oh, so you
You know,
just
I knew
focus
there'd
on
be
the 10
someone there, but I wasn't expecting exactly there. I thought I saw someone swim past me.
Phoebe, why am you from Tenements?
Can I get a jump that's safe, actually? That'd be really good.
I am currently, if you want to hurry.
Well, it's just I keep jumping to people that look safe, and then as I'm jumping, the situation rapidly changes.
Fortunately, is trying to be silly in our base. I have the high ground there. Okay, you know what? This asshole. Okay, he ate it.
Yeah, he does that.
Nom nom.
I did not wait long enough. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it out before the timer. Turns out it didn't matter. But... Oh, fuck, it did matter. Shit.
Mafia!
Look at these losers.
Freeze a pose, am I right? It's funny because they all did it.
They also all kind of look the same because they were matching the parts of their outfit that don't give them extra clout.
I wasn't paying attention, so.
They all had like the same pants, which doesn't do anything.
Great, the next game is my final one with the food, and then it's fire.
The final one on what now?
With food.
Oh, my food's been out for a bit. Just noticed Sharky in the chat earlier spelled Ganon wrong. Is it still like an internet thing to shame people when they do that?
Yes, that will never not be a thing.
Cool.
In fact, it derails entire conversations.
It does.
You could have like a well-written paragraph, and like it could be the most beautiful thing ever written.
Guys,
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh.
This is gonna be
Oh, shout out to the one guy that has freaking last ditch effort instead of
I
sub
feel
power up.
like this is only a case in my point in my favor.
reading about last
Try
ditch
hard.
effort, and like, looks really good. See why I would.
Especially with
Kind of the meta.
stupid fucking tryhard shit. Well, fortunately, being the sloshing machine, I ignore their silly little splash balls and just shoot over them. One more off the hook. I realize it's probably coming with the DLC.
Oh no,
but-
I feel like it absolutely is.
I just really hope we get more character development for the Deep Cut trio, because they are kind of lacking it right now.
Check splash wall. I am the wall.
You know what? That worked.
I want to say it. The Deep Cut in the campaign really didn't do anything. We're sort of there. And you beat them up, and then they were then just sort of there. They didn't really.
I
contribute.
have a mild theory about what they might be planning, actually.
Go on.
So, like, alright, in the campaign we got thus far, Deep Cut kind of like, yo, we're there. We're gonna be there for the finale song as, like, guest backup singer kind of deal or whatever. I feel like, because Off the Hook is going to be the focus of the side order, I'm wondering if Deep Cut's going to do the same thing, but with Fly Octo Fly, which creates an interesting problem when Final Fest becomes a thing, and Deep Cut does not have their own magnum opus.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm feeling like maybe there's a chance there's going to be a third DLC.
I hope.
I mean, it would make sense because
This game has
Three.
everything in threes. I guess it's not.
Yeah, I know, right? Splash wall party. Ow.
Yeah, I can go over the splash wall. However, I'm out of ink and everyone is dying
I was gonna say,
around me, not
please,
letting-
please don't die, y'all. You died on me, y'all. What are you doing?
Well, I was shooting
And
over
my-
the splash walls.
Wait,
but I
wait,
was out of
overconfident.
ink.
Oh. The thing I love about Umbrella so much is that you can like quick jump it. Where's my shield? The thing I
The thing I love about
Umbrella.
Brilla so much is where's my shield?
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, it's you can like jump at any. You could jump like anywhere, and you're pretty much safe no matter what because of the shield. But yeah.
Kinda, sorta. I forgot my title was Nostalgic Egg. I haven't changed it since the
It's
last
almost as
thing.
good. What was it, Little Gelatin? Or
Little gelatin.
that one was a good one. Thanks, Harmony.
See, Nostalgic Egg is nostalgic because in Animal Crossing I always had egg as my suffix. Do you get it? It's a funny joke that everyone will get, and I won't have to explain it every time.
The fuck's an Animal Crossing?
I know, right?
Is that the game that interrupts Splatoon?
No,
I
actually.
remember I had some really good titles, but I don't remember what any of them are anymore.
I'm sad I didn't stick with Mahi Mahi Resort Swimmer for very long.
Stupid. That's a dumb title.
You just reminded me of how it's like the one fish I could never ever catch. Animal Crossing was the mahi.
Did...
Oh, 2-win streak? Whoa.
Whoa.
Have we seen a single win streak this entire time?
No, because we haven't won more than one game in a row. We haven't won more than one game.
Ever. You've never won a game.
I think we've won 3 games total, but they were definitely not back to back. I don't have high hopes for Wisdom.
I don't know. I feel like Wisdom might have popularity though, but it's hard
mean-
to say.
Maybe, but
I only say that because I feel like I've seen a lot more people say they're joining Wisdom than the others.
let's be real, it's because of Zelda. Yeah, it's big Zelda.
I mean, I guess. The guy is super weak, but I can't hit him more than once. His weapon is so frustrating.
I feel like if we're gonna
Yeah.
get a very even Splatfest, I feel like this would be one of them. I feel like there's not like an objectively wrong answer that usually gets ignored. Like the last,
Where did you come from?
or
I don't know where the wiper came from.
what was the team last fest that Big Man literally had 8% of the players?
I've already forgotten.
Same.
Okay, Bomb!
That was pretty bad.
Bomb just like freaking
That was one of those
honed in on
8%.
me.
Yeah, and I really wish the sprinkler. This is always a thing I never liked about the Brella. And at least in sport, at least they had the Sorella Brella with the Black Bomb, but I always hated having the sprinkler on the Brella.
We'll say I
Like,
like
Sprinkler,
Hagglefish.
I wish it was better.
Revert
like
back to
that.
its Splatoon 1 days.
But
Yeah. The nerf was not really deserved.
wait, what did they do to?
They made it have that decay rate thing.
Oh, that wasn't always.
That was in Splatoon 2.
Damn.
I'm actually a bit surprised. I didn't think there was. I thought it was always a thing.
Splatoon 1 has a
No.
lot of vague memories for me, despite putting a decent amount of time into that game.
thank you.
We're gonna get someone with this Kraken.
Get some out of our face for a second.
Don't hit anyone.
Hard swinging at them.
I'm not the roller anymore.
No,
Oh, I'm out of ideas.
dude.
Remember when the Tri-Slosher was like the most egregious weapon they ever made?
I haven't played a lot of Tri-Slosher, and I kind of want to, but you know, now that it has a good kit,
What do you mean? It was the meta for like the first 3 months of Splatoon 2.
I was about to say, yeah, too.
yeah. Well, I didn't play it in Splatoon 2 that much.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do you think Captain Cuttlefish will ever regain his true form?
His true form.
No. Bigfoot, that's what it was.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
What?
Hooray! We figured it out.
8%.
I'll booyah to that.
You know it's bad when not even meme big man gets you anywhere near enough popularity. Oh boy, blah blah. Speaking of tryhard weapons, blah blah.
I wasn't really a tryhard, but can't say I've been next of anyone
Okay,
using it
I couldn't
ever.
get him a second
You know
time.
what?
Here's
It
my
might not be a
reason.
tryhard weapon, but it is literally easy baby mode. You don't have to aim. you just press right trigger and you win.
Oh.
I'll say, I didn't mind it so much in Splatoon 2, but blah blah does genuinely annoy me in this game. Ow. So one thing I've noticed a little bit of a problem is the blue and green kind of blend together when coming out of weapons. I've noticed.
Yeah, no, I had that issue with the autobomb earlier where I couldn't tell it wasn't ours.
Oh, I didn't know it jumped.
It's like, those kinds of things matter a lot in like a quick split-second decision kind of way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I got shot in the back and I thought
They got
I
a
was
beacon
being-
under our canopy thing. I don't know how much
I
that
thought-
matters, but...
I was being defended, but in fact was being attacked from behind.
Oh, okay.
Betrayal.
Oh, what?
Alright, well the beacon's down at least.
I mean, I wasn't really worried about it, but...
Well, it gave me a reason to flank them, and then I fucked up the sneak attack because I'm bad at this game.
My problem is I was trying to get up on the canopy and, like, I don't know, turf something, but naturally someone was, as always, perfectly aiming up there, so...
Nope, some fuck. Oh, jerk. Joke's on
Right.
you.
Frankly, I did not expect to live that.
What? I'm mad that Dapple survived that.
Oh, man.
Oh, the arrow spray lived in there for
Alright, well, I popped off during the last, like, 10 seconds, but... If that match had lasted, like, another few seconds, we would have won. But that's not how it works.
You should add overtime to turf war and just have to last until we win.
Yeah.
Overtime turf war.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Today we have a 7-minute turf war because why not? You play turf war, but you don't know when the match ends.
Oh?
It's permanently overtime, and eventually it just ends. It could be 1 minute, it could be 7. Who knows? Also, it's worth the double rank.
And then there's just that one turf war game that's lasting for like 6 hours. Wondering when it's gonna end.
It got to the point where most people... Well, because you don't want to disconnect, so most people are just, like, holding backwards so they walk off the edge over and over again, because they got nothing else better to do.
They just say this game of turf war is still going to this very day.
It's like when they shut down the Mario Kart Wii servers, and, like, the matches were still going as long as you just don't disconnect. There was, like, several matches going on with, like, 2 people, I think, for several hours past, like, the date and time that it was going down.
Well, I think something similar happened when they shut down the Halo 2 servers. I think somebody stayed in a custom game for like an extra month. For something ridiculous. It was an extraordinary long amount. I can't remember if it was Halo 2 or Halo 3. It was probably Halo 2. Halo 2 players are whack. But, yeah, people are dedicated to not letting servers shut down. It's really funny.
Can I hit you
Oh,
once?
that was a direct. Fuck.
How the heck? I don't understand how people have such perfect aim when shooting up.
Which weapon was it?
Well, every weapon but me, evidently.
Well, I just know that like big slashing machines sell it aiming up.
Yeah, well, no, I got killed by many a shooter and other etc.
You're safe, right, game?
Yes.
Over then.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
need 3 people chasing that guy.
Here's about to charge your booyah bomb.
Need a splash hiding behind the thing.
Well, I got one direct, not the second one. Sad.
Alright, one guy's going into our base, but
He's not
I don't
anymore.
want... Okay, cool, because
Like, he just kind of was in my path, so...
I was like, I don't want to dedicate, or I don't want to lose the middle to chase him, so I figured I'd just announce it. It worked out. Watch. Like, that was good. Good deterrent. You get hit once and you just run away. Ow! You took a pot shot at me as he was running away from me.
I just really like slashing.
Slashing Machine has been my baby since Splatoon 1.
I think you were the one who made me start playing in Splatoon 2, and I really did like it.
It was so fun. I just love the fact that it's
Butt
like
cracking.
one of the best vertical weapons in the game.
I've tried Sloshing Machine, I can't quite get it.
In this game, the projectile is a little overtuned, so its hitbox is way bigger than it should be.
Like, I understand how it works. I just can't. I don't know. I'm bad at using it, I guess. Gosh, so many UI elements popping up every time we like win or lose. Gotta fill every single meter.
It helps that in this game, Sloshing Machine has a nice kit. It had an alright kit in Splatoon 2, but one of its kits were functionally worthless.
Busy Bomb, Booyah Bomb, definitely really good, yeah.
So, hey, what's the next rotation?
Probably garbage.
Probably.
I think one of them's Manta Maria.
All right.
Wow. Actually, I like Phantom Maria. It's a
That
good
boat that
Splat
I
Six
don't
pack.
like. Oh,
Oh.
wow, that hasn't
We can get our
happened yet.
tickets.
Wow, food refresh. Ah, delicious, delicious food.
Alright.
Now I can get less money faster.
I'm so glad that I've gotten so many food tickets, and they're all EXP.
Yeah, same.
I have. Let's see.
Oh, it's
I
just
have,
new stages.
I have 2 money tickets, 30 50% EXP, 12 double EXP, and 9 double EXP for all. I hate everything. Hey guys, joinable. How dare
It's
you?
so weird.
I get
How'd
to
that
unlock
happen?
everything. So glad we taken all these tickets.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but once you unlock everything,
Yeah, EXP tickets are great until you reach level 30, and then they're worthless. Unless you care about the level badges, I guess.
which I do, but not more than money at the current moment,
Yeah, you're just gonna need money, always.
because they actually gave you multiple money sinks in this game.
Yeah, I did notice that there's actually things to spend money on in this game.
Yeah, a little bit too many things, if you ask me.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to save money.
I mean, yeah, earlier
Yeah,
today I
saving
bought
money.
earlier today I
I
bought
get
something for 180,000.
I'm at
I
2
need to
million right
upgrade my
now.
gear to get 0.1% more
Oh.
XP.
What the heck
oh,
is this?
wow, this is disgusting. Can you just
The
Opening
rain
Gambit, yeah!
Open Gambit. Please no, Star Stack. Why?
What? No,
I
they
know
have
they
it.
buffed.
Oh, they have it.
Oh, good. So in about Opening Gambit.
I used it, and when it works, it works.
Alright.
Yeah, but how
Oh, good.
often-
Good, hi, good job,
This
guys.
is also just gonna be a miserable match.
I had 3 killer whales just launched at me instantly. It deleted me and my splash wall too. Really?
Hey, Star Stack, do that thing where you disconnect people?
Yeah, use your
Whoosh.
orbital space laser.
Is there any significance behind being like 5 point, like the killer whale?
It's
Yeah.
to differentiate it from the Splatoon 1 killer whale. It's different, trust us.
It's legal now.
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal in air quotes, probably.
I mean, remember that time Pearl committed a crime in an illegal turf war? That match was not sanctioned. I don't care if it was for the fate of the world. It was illegal.
Yeah, you know where I am. I'm running away profusely.
That would have been a time for me to squid roll backwards, but I forgot that I could do it.
I hope Blaster gets a good alternate kit soon. I like regular Blaster, but I cannot stand its kit.
Autobomb something? I don't remember.
Yeah, Autobomb
Suction
Bubbler.
Bomb,
No, I'm thinking of something else.
Get him?
Bomb, the bubbler, yeah. What? Oh, fuck off, Hydra. Seriously? I got 2 shot? That's annoying.
Ah, dang it, Autobomb, you fell with me!
Thank you, Petey.
Oh, that went a little better than expected.
I'm mad. That Autobomb shouldn't have fallen with me. That's the only reason I died.
He just wanted to give you a hug?
I don't think it was even targeting me. I think it was targeting whoever was to the left of me. But like, I slipped off the ledge with barely any health left, and Autobomb's just like, I'm coming too!
Wow, my second shirt ability.
Oh my gosh, I can change hat and shoes.
Oh, thank God.
Whoa!
But you're ink resist, Game Guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely using that. Not gonna lie, I forgot I even had that.
Your 2 mains of ink resist.
Alright, last ditch effort.
Oh, well, you know what? It could be opening Gambit.
I don't have any more shoes.
Did somebody say opening Gambit?
Huh.
No, Star Stack! It's so bad!
Huh.
No, don't do it. Oh, and you're using the Nova. Why are
I mean,
you
what else am I gonna use it with?
You don't. You don't use it.
I want Nova, but with a good kit.
I don't know how I feel about the Nova. It's the fact that it's a 5-shot kill is still very gross.
It's hyper, I'm going to support.
Yeah, they keep it a not support kit.
I mean, it's got point sensor. What more do you
So yeah, it's
want?
pretty supportive.
Maybe it's moral support.
I mean, what does it do over like the pro?
Miss.
It's an arrow spray, but somehow even worse?
5-shot kill. Very gross, especially with some of the shot deviation on that thing. Which, yeah, sure, intensify action, but I don't know. I feel like just play
I was at
better
the
weapons.
very edge of that wave breaker wave. Stupid
What
game.
killed me? Oh, the sniper laser I can't see because everything's the same color. I mean, I probably still would have died to it anyway, but I just wanted to complain about the color.
Built the Tetra Dualies and just we traded, and I just saw the amount of quick respawn that.
Alright, and my opening Gambit is
My
gone.
quick respawn they lost out on because they traded. See, that's really like the main problem I have with it is just you get a trade and you lose out on all the bonus from quick respawn.
Frankly, I'm shocked I got as close as I did there. It wasn't close
Dang it,
enough, but... I was in front of the dang shield. I'm kinda dead.
The reef slider missed and then didn't follow up trying to kill me. Except for now I'm in the middle of all the shit, so that didn't help. That one. Not the one I meant to get the leader, but whatever. One of them has died. Something in our general strategy seems to not be.
Keep trading with the Tetraduis every single time.
Don't do that.
Please, he's weak. I'm out of ink. I can't get a direct to save my life, and it's upsetting.
Oh wow, I'm killing.
Oh my god. Okay, well, we've won now. Probably.
Victory point sensor.
I wanted no reason Kraken.
Crab.
It wouldn't give it to me.
Woo!
I'm mad.
But we won, game guys.
I'm still mad.
We did it. It's only been like 6 games, but we won.
We won a few times.
God, the headband is so cute. I love it.
See, last ditch effort coming in clutch.
I say last ditch effort.
Okay, I didn't realize my shoes were like instantly gonna level up. All right, why was it that close? What?
All right, get fucked intensify.
All right, see you later, intensify action, I guess. Wait, I do have ones with 3. What? How? What?
Okay, look at all those acres.
What happened to sorting? I'm mad. Now they're desynced and I'm mad.
Oof. Yeah, they'll never be synced again. Let's forget. I still like looking over at chat and seeing how
You're
Sharky
dead.
misspelled Ganon.
Is it ever explained how merch is like twice as big in this?
It's been 2 years.
Yeah,
It's been more than 2 years actually, but you know what I mean.
All the Splatoon 1 squibs are adults now.
But they don't look
That's
any
a good thought.
different. So.
No, because fucking they would have to make new models. I mean, if you think about it, they
Oh my
could've-
gosh.
Okay. Two
Oh, it's
hammers.
two-handed. I have no ink, but the first hammer was so bad. We could have had an adult squid, but then they decided to make Pearl short.
Oh, good. Okay, well, you didn't go for me, right?
Alright, we're gonna have this squid. We're gonna be 21, but we'll stop making new squid model. We'll make it so they're short.
Well, I mean, freaking look at Agent 3 or Captain 3 or
Agent
whatever
3
you
is
wanna call 'em.
huge.
Are they?
I don't know, they felt big.
I expected you to go a different direction
Ah!
entirely.
Fucking hammered. Yeah, here. I killed 2 of them and I weakened the other half.
I can't tell if I still have my open gamut on.
Aw,
That's
you
right,
ran
you
away.
got stuck in
Someone's
the-
got quick super jump, by the way.
I respect Super Jump.
It's fair. You should pretty much always have at least 1 point of
I
it.
think like the
Dog, he's
first
got a
sub
lot.
upgrade is
He
actually.
jumped real quick.
I think the first sub upgrade Super Jump is like extremely effective or something like that.
The very first one has a lot, and it scales kind of well early on. I don't know when it starts falling off. But...
And there's a few other ones that were like that too, like
Well, my original
Inquisist
first build
also has a
was...
really good. Inquisist's like first sub is also really good. I remember in Splatoon 2 the bomb defense up also had a really good.
Oh, I bet
Kill
I'm
that
really...
hammer.
The first sub hit a bunch of important
Okay,
good
and then
points.
there's just two, so I die instantly.
My first...
There's two hammers in our base, for the record.
We'll explain why we have their entire base.
We'll jump at it as a distraction.
Well, slight problem, L3. Well, they're in
We're
danger,
supposed to
so
kill
it's
them.
fine. As long as you don't let them get too far out of danger, you should be fine. I don't know.
This is quite messy actually.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry
Jesus.
about it.
This is quite too... Man, I would hate to be colorblind for this. I know they have the colorblind mode, but still. This is not a...
It's rough.
I'm sure it's all over Reddit right now about how terrible of a combination of colors this is.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
you
that
know what?
one combination of colors where there was kind of like a white-ish color, and people got mad at me when it was on like Sturgeon Shipyard in Splatoon 2, and I'm trying to climb a wall. It's not inked because I thought it was already inked because it was the same
Oh.
color practically.
Yeah, I remember in Chicken versus Egg, the white and yellow kind of had issues.
And
for me.
everybody was making fun of me. It's like
How dare you?
freaking
You should see the difference.
like
No,
yeah,
white
if
and
you
yellow
like
was-
really look, of course it doesn't look inked, but like in a quick like moment to moment kind of thing, like I parsed that as inked.
Oh, Umami Ruins of Manta Maria. This is a good one. I like this.
I don't think I've done nighttime umami. So nice. Oh yeah, it is just straight up both new stages, huh?
Yep.
That's funny.
Which is good. I like both of them. Even the boat. Probably should have swapped. Oh, I can still swap weapons, so I should do that. Because this is a splatlight map. Which is why I'm about to suck ass as splatlight.
All right. Oh dang it! The stage rotation killed my jukebox.
Oh fuck! I killed mine too.
Yes,
God damn it! Close the room.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
Close it.
gotta leave.
Stupid. I'm mad.
It's not too late. Oh, it's a good time to back out.
I'm already here. I'll just wait for the inevitable communication error.
But that took us like an hour. I just wish it would randomly pick more of the songs. I feel like it randomly picks like 2 songs.
I know during Splatfest it's only going to play the one. Because there's a Splatfest specific lobby song for both day 1 and 2.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't know how much I care about how Splatfest is organized in this game.
I know what you mean.
Because, like, Tricolor is a cool thing, but why is it only in the last day? Like, I know why it's only in the last day, but
Look.
why couldn't it not be?
I feel like it was more justifiable back when the winning team was always in the center. But now that it's just whatever, it should definitely just be available from the start.
Because, like, that's the thing. Okay, that's a team name. That's the thing,
Yes,
like, because now you just have less time to ever play it. So if you have a situation like what I got this weekend, where I just kind of literally can't, because everything is lining up to be on the worst day possible.
I at least appreciate the fact that it lasts for 2 days. Whatever.
It's unlike Splatoon 2, where the cool gimmick was Shifty Station, and it was just there the whole time.
Yeah. No, I think definitely now that Tricolor, it doesn't matter who's winning for middle to be decided, it should definitely just be available at all times.
I mean, it matters to a point. The color is just way darker on this map, or is it just me?
Manta
Well, we
Maria
could
is a
finally
very
not fight
bright.
in green for once.
Well, yeah, partly we're not fighting green. Also, the colors are a bit differently saturated because Manta Maria is a very bright nighttime map. Ganon colors look fucking awesome on this map. This is the most Team Blood I think I've ever seen Red be. Damn, you're not repping Team Blood.
Thought about it. But it's not the most chaotic option to not do the expected.
I too use that as a cop out. I
really will tries fish like a standing still Hydra man.
Yeah, I'm scratching my nose for a second there.
Alright, definitely safe.
Okay.
I mean, if you're scratching your nose
I
and
don't
not
know where
dead,
the Hydra came from, or the rest of the team. Why was all of them there?
They shot me in the back. The daft. Gosh dang daft. If you're a sit.
Heart. I keep jumping and I keep being assaulted.
I killed someone with a sprinkler somehow. I didn't throw a sprinkler at them. I in fact kind of just threw it for regular coverage, and then I got a kill notification.
I like how in,
Alright.
I like how in Splatoon 2 one of the news things are saying it's like, what's the most embarrassing thing you could hear by sprinkler?
Honestly, Sprinkler can be pretty lethal if placed very correctly.
Yeah, that one wasn't one of those times. I don't know how that guy died.
I remember there was that one clip
No.
that I saw.
Yeah, tell me about that one clip. I wanna hear this.
You bastard. Son of a bitch.
So stupid. But no, pretty much you can throw like a sprinkler right on someone's super jump point, and if they are not expecting it, it probably will kill them.
It does. Yeah, it does pretty quick contact damage. Wavebreaker also does insane contact damage, but that's another one you're really never going to try to throw on top of a person.
You can also throw it on a Rainmaker shield.
Oh yeah, that was what the sprinkler a lot.
Yeah, if you throw it like right next to a Rainmaker shield and expand it enough so that it's like inside the Rainmaker shield, it'll just keep hitting it.
Huh. Oh, this is also a very bright Splatfest map.
I was
Like, you
about to
can't-
just walk off, die.
You can't
immediately.
throw it at the Rainmaker shield because it just breaks, but if it's already placed, it
Probably
doesn't seem to be affected by it. Alright. Lots of Splatlings today.
Well, these are two Splatling favorited maps. Especially this one, because it's so open. Tricolor also probably going to be very Splatling heavy as well.
I expect a lot of Splatlings and Wave Breakers, so heavy's going to be huge. Oh.
That being said, I'm probably going to do either, for Tricolor, probably my usual Daffles, Reef Slider,
Why did I go up?
or bring back the Fizzy Bomb, because that shit was so fun.
Man, I wanted to freaking go anywhere else, but I couldn't.
I will say, surprisingly, Mincemeat has been one of my favorite tricolor maps so far.
Yeah, it's the other one I didn't get to play.
It was fun because the Great Bridge had a hole in it right above the Ultra Sigil, and you bet nobody ever defended it except for me. So when I was attacking, it was just constant free points on the clock, and then when defending, it was very easy to defend. I'll be honest, I think I've liked every tricolor variation of each respective map. I think I might just like tricolor.
Tricolor is really cool. It's a shame that you can only play it for 24 hours ever.
Yeah. Like I say, console. It makes me really just want a 2v2v2v2 game mode. I feel like just having a game that's 4 different squads would be really fun for Splatoon.
Did I just get a splash wall kill?
Good.
'Cause I don't think I was shooting quick enough for that to be my gun.
You tried. You did not escape. I'm just gonna stay in mid in case this somehow break through your guys' fucking. Never mind, they are
I
fucking
mean, I
dead.
distracted the heck out of them with my Kraken, so...
I just saw all their names.
Because that's the thing, I went into the corner and they were all just like aiming at me when I unkrakened, and that's when everybody else on the team just kind of came up from behind. Like, y'all took the bait.
I was just gonna stay in mid to be support, and I just saw all 3 of you just swarm them. That was fucking brutal.
It be like that sometimes.
You know what? I just realized is gonna be kind of nice. I forgot this is gonna be the season they implement the little extra bonus XP during the last week. I'm not gonna save all my grinding for the last week, but that will make it a little less painful.
Yeah, if you're at 30 something, it's not gonna be that much unless you just hardcore play a lot.
That's what I did last time, but I think this time I'm just gonna work up to getting the last emote and then call from there. So
I feel like realistically, all you need to do is get the daily win bonus.
it's true.
Like, you know, every day.
Don't forget the boat.
I'm not on the right side, so boat ain't my problem.
Don't worry, I got it.
I didn't even
Good.
think about that boat until I watched you do it last time we were on this map.
Very important.
That counts as like 1%.
That is a lot, actually.
Well, I don't know if it's 1%, but it feels like 1%.
That's a game done by the GameCube.
Oh, nice one.
You actually use
Also-
the charge.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, that guy was real weak.
I feel like Kraken does not get knocked back as much as it used to.
No, it really doesn't.
Only on the tower.
Which, okay.
Yeah, I really got into the habit of. I really like immediately went into my old Splatoon 1 habit of just shoot the Kraken and it'll never reach you. And then
Yeah, you really
It works
can't do
so well.
this game. It just does not work. Because they can charge up now and everything. No, get out of here, good Wi-Fi.
結局あんま漫画
Alright. Oh, wait.
I always like the silver arrows way better. I always feel like they had the better kits.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
That makes me so sad because it was a gold arrow spray main in Splatoon 1.
That roller can just hit things, I guess. Wish that were me.
And in Splatoon 1, the silver one had the, it had the Inkzuka, and I thought that was such a good, I thought that
Oh,
was
what?
very...
Why is YouTuber there?
Epic
How did I kill 2 people? I didn't even see them.
Oh, because I damaged them.
This YouTuber is upsetting me. I will say, I do like the fact that this green is much more just.
Can I please get a kill?
Fuck, YouTuber. Good Wi-Fi, my ass.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Ah.
Even if you did have good Wi-Fi, fucking bad netcode makes me still not like you.
Of course
Okay.
not. Also. But more specifically on that block somehow. I don't know how you even got there.
Unfortunately, the carbon roller swinging just blocked my entire line of vision, so I couldn't shoot.
Yeah, naturally, this is one of those Splatfests that's going to take forever to reach royalty because, you know, you're just not allowed to win.
I blame your short time frame to play Splatoon is cursing you to have the worst possible experience.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not that short right now.
Well,
I remember I had a game where, I had a day where I was like out the whole day, and I managed to get royalty on like the very last game before the Splatfest ended.
I still don't know how I got royalty in Cake versus Ice Cream.
Yeah, same.
Like,
I recall
not only did I get
checking-
royalty, but I got royalty with some matches left.
That's just it. I was checking the VOD, I think, from my stream, and like, I think I had like one match after reaching royalty, and that was it.
There was, I think, one other Splatfest. Starstack, I believe, was there. I don't know if PD was there. PD might have been there. Where we got royalty within a rotation.
I feel like I remember that.
Well, yeah, if you keep winning.
Yeah, it was a really good session. It might not have been royalty. It might have been near royalty, but we still, like, almost finished Splatfest
There,
within a rotation.
painted the boat.
Yeah, 1%.
Maybe we just have to try strategizing. I mean, you know, that does come at the cost of being able to level whatever you want.
Alright, well, I killed someone, but not the one I wanted to kill.
Well, whoever was shooting at me very suddenly stopped shooting at me, so I'm assuming that worked out for me.
I mean, I killed the N-Zap, but not the Hydra. The one I was aiming for.
Ow, they have a city. Yeah, if
Line
I
up
hate
there.
playing against Splatwings, this is gonna be a miserable Splatfest for you. Just a general service announcement.
I remember there was a,
Gosh dang it, you tore through that
there was a
wall and I
run guys
couldn't get out of the way.
where the thumbnail was flatling haters or something. And it was, I think it was time to be like the nearby Splatfest or something.
Good job, Fireshot Jr. You took the bait, you fucking idiot. Also, if the wave breaker already goes off twice, I don't care if you break it.
Not enough ink for that.
What?
Alright, well, I guess I just got.
Kraken?
I threw a splash ball in the place as if it was a bomb. I was like, that's not a bomb.
I love how
I know that feeling.
You can't throw a splash ball at your feet because it just fucking bounces.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like Splash Ball that much.
I feel like I like it more
There are
if I
so
could
many
throw it at
instances where I want to use it in a specific place.
Oh
but
my
it's
God,
just
wait a
not allowed. Like it bounces for 5 miles.
Yeah, and then like you expect it to bounce, and then that's the time it just fucking stops.
Yeah, no.
And it's
That
like
will
okay.
always happen also.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, not all of us are X ranked, okay?
What? Not all of you guys use a roller with a freaking splash wall. Nobody uses those.
Friggin',
What roller?
I don't even know why I bothered trying to crack them.
Well, I weakened 2 of them. However, I didn't kill either because I split the damage. Guys, I don't think the boat percent mattered.
They painted theirs, so...
They half painted theirs. Slurm.
Slurp. Cute.
Slurm.
I first saw Storm like as soon as it said like, oh, they found B or something, so I just thought it was really like the city Storm immediately. Green.
2 stars on 96. Oh boy.
Wow.
I will definitely be using that sticker.
Oh, nice. You got 777 ouch.
Wow.
I feel like I would use more locker stickers if I didn't have like a stupid theme to mine that I know nobody else cares about, but it's important to me.
Same.
Does not have the 52 gal. The possible. Oh, I do have it in there.
I always love going through people's lockers because there's 3 types of people in Splatoon. There's the cram literally all their random garbage into their locker. There's the way too many clothes. And then there's the thing points a gun at you.
You forgot Moai statue.
Oh yeah, that one too. Sometimes those are the same thing as the something points a gun at you. There's some overlap.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
this is cool. I love tennis missiles.
Why don't you marry them?
Because they nerfed them.
Sorry, honey. We can't become married. You were nerfed.
You just aren't as powerful as you used to. I used to be able to get 7 of you in a match consistently.
Okay, alright, well, middle was just death.
Yeah.
There's a lot
So-
of specials.
Unfortunately for you, game guy, I was targeted by 2 Booyah, both Booyah bombs and both missed.
Please, thank you. Well, it was a trade, but
Yeah, I love the song, but I'm starting to really associate it with some bad memory.
Welcome to Splatfest. And gosh dang. That freaking Flingzo over there is just farming 10 missiles. That's all he's doing.
that was how I played Flings
Which-
back in Splatoon 2. I literally just brought like all special power up just so I could.
Oh yeah, that's what I would do with the
They
reflex.
keep jumping over on the left side, by the way.
Alright, well, if they're gonna do that, I'm going into their base.
Okay.
Good. Because, again, all they're doing is farming special.
Which, I mean, is a strategy, I guess.
Oh, let's see if they get over 7.
That guy didn't even counteract my Kraken because I ended in a bad spot. He just left.
I feel like that wave breaker might have been wasted.
I was gonna say, there's nobody here.
It's instinctive. I usually
Friggin'
put it.
I love shot deviation. It is my friend. Spoiler alert, I'm lying.
Shot deviation. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm getting 10 locked. That's good.
Oh, that's...
Okay.
Freaking hit ever. Thank you. Goodness. I'm shocked I lasted as long as I did.
I don't know if that was the safest
It's fine.
one. Keep jump can't idiot. Sorry, game guy, stole your thunder there, but there's okay. Well, we're fine.
Don't worry, I still thunder.
I say as I almost swam right into all those 10 missiles right after the wipeout.
Rude.
Alright.
My Kraken strat just being completely invalidated by you just
be-
also being there.
I mean, I am a splatling at a super jump and everyone else was gone. What else was I gonna do?
I was
Not
there
cancel- And? I thought you were gonna keep pushing ahead.
with what?
You're crack.
There's nobody there.
I know. Just keep pushing.
What do you mean the match was not fully completed?
What? Did you-
What?
What?
Oh, did you get
Oh,
DC'd
sick!
after
I
the
got one
match?
of these disconnects.
Oh, you got okay. Well,
Oh,
you
you-
should probably stop so
Yeah.
you can rejoin.
Oh, good. My favorite. I bet I'm soft banned.
Oh no.
You know what? I also bet you didn't get any points for that match.
I'm willing to bet that's also true. Cool.
Well, this is a good time to go to Alterna.
What? Why are you going to turn?
I'm doing the 999
Hey,
egg
Game Guy.
thing.
Game guy, change your jukebox.
You're right, but it's too late.
It's not. Nobody's in your room. And Starstack's going to Alterna.
Why though?
The
Why
egg
now?
thing.
Look, I understand. I do that too, but
I didn't do it today.
I haven't done it today either. You don't see me crying about it. I'm crying so much.
Wait, what's the egg thing?
Oh. Okay, after you beat the game, do you have to 100% the map too?
I think so, because I don't have access to it. and I
Okay,
have-
you have to 100% the map, and then, you know, obviously beat the game. You probably have to beat all the levels too, I assume. You get access to something called the Shellodrone, where you can spend 999 power eggs and like on each day, and it'll bring back something. Mostly duplicates of the decorations from story mode.
Huh.
Sometimes it's like money or food tickets or whatever. Yeah, the whole match is just wiped from memory. Like, who even cares?
I just saw someone
It's a good thing it did that at the results screen.
Yo, no,
You know.
I've had that happen a few times to me, where it does it at the results screen for seemingly no reason, and I've gotten soft banned for that once.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just like, I freaking...
Splatoon is a very well-made game.
You know me, I rage quitting after I win a match on the results screen. Definitely a thing I did.
I didn't get enough kills. Ugh.
They got 7 missiles in one match.
Did they?
I don't know. I didn't read the scores because too busy watching Game Guys live now. Go live, whatever. But it's okay. It's not like you're on a tight time frame or anything.
I mean, I'm not per se, but I have other things I want to do.
nearsighted. For a second, I thought this was going to be based off of their actual weapon range.
Oh shit! My controller died.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I've
Good
done dock
thing-
switch.
Good thing you don't have opening gambit because you'd be wasting it.
All right, we handheld now.
All right.
Good.
Oh, I killed that.
want to just unplug my power cord from my dock and then charge it.
Come
I
on,
don't
really?
know where my charging cable came here.
Oh,
This switch
Mafia, look out!
went a little late.
I like how he just somehow avoided me.
Okay, I apologize, but this sounds coming through my mic. I didn't exactly prepare for this.
You should have prepared.
I
Right,
have a
battery.
cable somewhere that will actually have it. Oh, no, still nowhere. Ow.
Alright, well, I made good use of that Kraken because everybody died and I wasn't able to do much with it.
This is not very good.
What?
Oh, I did not see the Kraken.
Alright, time to be locked in the base.
Hooray. If only Splatoon 3 wasn't allergic to alternate routes. Here, Splatoon 3 station. Take old maps that had flamethrowers and just remove them. Everybody loves being trapped in spawn. Why have another way?
Are we not dead?
Somebody kill this carbon roller that has no health. Okay, or he can just fall off, I guess.
He
I
heard
didn't
you.
even get an assist for that. What the hell?
Aha! The Kraken Royale. I don't understand that. I'm guessing that's a better pun in Japanese.
Well, I guess it had to be different. This is definitely a safe jump. Well, I mean, they couldn't just call it Kraken, right? Because
I
there's already a
can't-
Kraken, so I guess call it something.
Yeah, but everything's always like a wordplay or pun, and I feel like either there's a joke there I'm not getting, or the translation makes more sense in Japanese. Okay, I need to apparently plug in my controller.
True. Ah, alright, the only medal I get is #1 popular target. That explains that match. And how I just was not allowed to do anything. Wow, Mafia, way to contribute. Can't believe. Gosh dang it, you know what I just realized? I mean, I know nobody cares, but like I didn't have the gosh dang Discord call overlay on stream the whole time.
Yes.
Literally unwatchable. Can't believe it.
Yeah,
Back, let's do
it's
this.
great.
Start.
Don't worry, I got you.
I'm mad.
Make Kirby edit it in.
Yeah,
every
Kirby,
single-
watch this whole stream and edit in the stream overlay.
It's so important.
It's very important. It's vitally necessary. Kirby's not gonna watch this. I don't know if you've noticed, but it feels like a lot of people don't care about my Splatoon streams.
There are
Which
4
is-
people in the chat right now.
I care about you.
Yeah, there's like a select few people, and then everybody else is just kind of like, eh.
Maybe
Well,
if you do,
those
like, you
people-
know, some Splatfest. Oh my goodness, why y'all died?
Cause Hammer is nonsense.
I again ran into the
Just stand behind a nice
wonder
day.
of seeing a hammer and going like, hey, you know, I should try and kill the hammer. I know it's a stupid thing, but it's just like,
Well, because it used to work.
It works now, I guess.
Like, they buffed Hammer in such a way that, like, any counterplay I have learned up to this point doesn't work anymore.
You mean just shoot them anyways, because the hammer doesn't deflect any?
It's mostly the shockwaves, because, like, I could usually just hang out slightly to the side and then start to shoot them, but, like, you have to hang out 5 miles away or the shockwaves are gonna kill you anyway.
Oh, yeah. Mine was until they undid this one, was the fact that you could just, like, snipe through an oncoming hammer. And then they took that ability away, and then they re-added it.
Oh, what?
Huh.
That ran out the second. Help! There are like 5 times I thought I died already in that.
All right. That poor guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, that not poor guy.
Shot deviation on this is atrocious. Kinda sick of it.
Yeah, you
I
kinda
don't like 96 at all. It's that weapon that feels like it'd be good until you try to hit anything with it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cortana Wiper's range is always bigger than I feel like it is.
Okay, well,
Yes.
now's our chance to push, by the way.
Yep, I saw those 3 people die. I don't know.
Hey, look at me push.
Great, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I got really scared. It took me a really long time
Red
to...
Kraken.
Hey, you know where I am?
Wow.
Alright, well that match happened. Alright, maxed out the Splatfest tee for whatever that's worth.
Oh, speaking of, I probably should have scrubbed mine while you got yourself a soft band or whatever.
There's no reason to scrub it anymore.
What do you mean?
It takes the same amount of experience on all levels.
Yeah, but if I have all my levels.
You just get more extra chunks after getting the same amount of
Yeah,
experience.
but maybe it has quick respawn and I don't like it.
Well,
Oh, come
then
on,
that's
you
on
have
you,
quick respawn
so-
insurance.
Like, there's literally no reason to scrub it until the end, so...
Yeah, but then I always forget to scrub it at the end.
Well,
I'll at you.
I don't know what to tell you.
The guy with the pure orange, like, tag and K.
I like K. We need to find all the letters of the alphabet. We found Q, we found K. Where are the rest?
I'm pretty sure N was here earlier. You know, we need to go.
Were they?
Have
I
Kirby
don't
go
know.
back and watch the VOD final level.
Definitely a Xenoblade 3 reference remaking.
Remember, Kirby, this is very important. I definitely know you're definitely gonna watch this stream.
Is
Yeah.
that?
Oh my, Wavebreaker lit.
Oh, killed, alright. Oh my goodness, I just got 2 random Inzuka kills.
Good.
There is a person.
Some of my shots just look like they're gonna hit the gosh dang wall.
Stay safe, Kimber.
52 gallons always.
Oh, well.
Oh, just had to be like another second.
I don't know about that.
Maybe I shouldn't jump there. Oh, nice. Assist.
Oh, hey, I didn't realize you were right there.
Good job. You broke my wave filter after I already sent you.
Ow.
Real hero you are.
Doesn't it automatically destroy it the third wave?
Well,
A few seconds
might,
after it's
but-
sent. Ooh. Wow, that was embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
If only the 96 killed turf.
Yeah, if only, am I right?
You would have painted my escape route, but instead it did nothing.
To be fair, I was panicking because all of a sudden there were 3 people exactly there.
Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly relying on you to make a path for me to escape from. It just would have been nice. Then the game's like, no, bro.
Yeah, take
Alright.
that, stupid.
Game guys, stay safe for a second. For like real. God damn it.
I'm still alive. I don't know what
Alright.
you're talking about.
We're good. Except for immediately just try to.
See, I wanted to jump up that ledge, but it wasn't letting me, so, you know.
This one might end up being.
If only the 96 gal did 90 damage. I don't see anything that could go wrong with it.
I'd be alright with it. Oh, okay.
The boat mattered!
Take those. Hey,
Wait, the boat? Starstack, where were you?
Oh yeah,
The
don't
boat.
worry about it.
Cloud. Remember times 10 battles?
I
Oh.
swear they are super rare in this game or something, because I super rarely see them.
My news feed seems to say otherwise.
They're obviously happening, but, you know.
I feel like Jinx it. It's gonna.
That's the thing. I know it happens more often if you're on a win streak or something, but like, you'd think it would still happen sometimes. I feel like they happen near constantly in Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
And because they've changed how 100 times procs, like, I feel like I'm never gonna see it, let alone a 333 times.
Yeah, and you know the one time you get a 333 is just you're gonna be like doing some stupid shit, and then
Hey, we have a
you're just
win-
gonna
Yep,
lose.
that's what happened to me.
And I'm like, wow, I'm really glad this is the game you decided to make
Oh.
important.
I'm up here now. I didn't even know I could land up here. Okay.
Oh! You went a little high for the boat spawn.
Boat is learning to fly. Oh. Oh, that killed someone.
I waited in that spot for basically no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know there was another person there.
There's a Kraken coming for us.
Oh,
You fucking say it, and then suddenly my screen becomes a giant red blob.
oh, why me? Raphael,
Oh, you
look
know.
out. Okay.
Hey, I was actually able to aim at someone to win.
Oh, so that is a lot of beacons.
New and interesting. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Guys, stop dying.
I'm trying.
Well.
Not where I meant to go. That's pretty much it.
Oh, that just had to be a Tenna missile mark exactly there, huh?
Oh, fuck off.
I really don't respect that.
By the way, I'm safe to jump to.
Maybe say so.
Oh, don't know I'm back here.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna use it to flank you guys. I just want to keep painting their spawn.
I don't know what that interaction was, but okay. I mean, you guys might want to paint their spawn better, because they're painting ours.
I'm a carbon roll. I don't paint that well.
See, I went back towards mid because I thought PD was gonna join you in their spawn.
Wow.
Well, we got middle, so. Okay, well.
Yeah, but they got our spawn more than
That
you got
made-
theirs.
They painted part of our boat. See, that was the problem.
Oh, they did!
I thought Carbon's flick paints pretty well.
It's okay, but I don't think it's the best.
It's a pretty short range paint.
Yeah, but it's super fast.
I just want to be done with Kraken. I'm kind of done with Kraken.
You know what, Game
It's
Guy?
not very good.
You have the power to play any other weapon and just
I
come back to
want
this
the
later.
badge, and then
Oh.
I can ignore it forever until it's on a weapon I actually care about.
Okay, or the season ends at the end of the month.
And then
Well,
Octobrush
fuck.
gets it.
Yeah. It would be funny.
It would be. Well, I'd hate it. Mostly because I hate brushes.
Gosh, you think they're just gonna do Octobrush, Beacon, Kraken again?
Oh god. Yeah, probably.
I mean, if they did it for, crack on roller, they can do it for Octo.
I don't know. That feels weird to me. Because it was always weird that those two had just the same kit. Especially considering, I feel like Zipcaster just works really good on Octobrush specifically. I just wish it had a different sub. Because Suction Bomb is cool, but gosh, it eats all my ink.
I feel like, I know that like obviously for balance reasons you can't throw certain weapon sub combinations.
Oh, Tippy?
I feel like they should let us have some more fun.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I want that sippy.
Don't worry, get the sippy, you die, you're back in the action.
I
I'm
wanna
enjoying
keep
the
my Ninja
shot
Squid.
deviation buff. I feel like I can actually play the game.
I also don't feel like, I know how intensify action is supposed to help, but I feel like a lot of the time it still doesn't help that much. Unless if you're playing the blaster.
Let's say a blaster.
But like, I know it's not an ability just for blast.
Oh, what? I don't know why I exploded. There was a bomb.
Yeah, there
apparently.
was a bomb.
I don't know where.
I gotta say, Intensify Action is like one of the most non-indicative for a ability ever.
It's mostly very niche. Oh. Oh.
Sippy. Where the sippy? Sippy.
Sippy.
Oh!
What? Did I not get my sippy? Even though, like...
I like that you can get sippy while on the crab tank. Like, there would be a reason that you wouldn't get sippy on it. Okay, apparently there was a bomb there.
That thing has cup holders.
I disagree.
Danger. How are we in danger?
They have the middle and they're encroaching on our space.
Tell them to stop.
I wish I could. They will not listen.
Maybe try asking.
If I could hit more than once, ever, this whole match would be going completely
Alright, well,
different.
3 are
Wow,
down.
did they overextend?
Yeah, they walked on my line.
I was gonna make a joke about sneaking into their spawn, and then that happened. And so now we don't have to sneak. Oh no, I didn't get throw my wave breaker. Hi.
Wow!
We lost now.
Oh, not Red Kraken! Dang it!
If that does not look like that, whatever, game. I don't know, that map doesn't look like they won, but whatever.
I didn't see the status of the boat.
I always love a match where, like, I feel like I'm doing super well, and I look at the stats, and I have, like, 3 kills, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you had 4 kills, Mafia.
I know, and it felt like so many more.
Me too. Oh yeah, this stage. I say as if we haven't been here that recently. For some reason, it kind of feels like it.
I don't know, because we were here like 2 matches ago.
Oh my gosh, a boss! Black screen the game. Sorry, I can't read text today.
Okay, I can't.
Oh, I just saw a post that says, Ganon is so fine, I picked the wrong team.
Yeah, I actually turned posts off because I'm deadly afraid of somebody spoiling something to the point where I almost don't even want to play.
That's fair.
You know, yeah, I'm surprised nobody's named just a spoiler.
Oh yeah, no, that's the problem. I've been deadly afraid of that exact thing. It's mostly like, especially after the trailer came out, like, I literally turned the posts off because it's like somebody's gonna draw something.
Oh,
Yeah, Ganon dancing.
You know what? At least someone drawing something would at least be artistic. So I feel like people would just write out spoilers.
The thing about spoilers, though, is at the very least, those are unlikely to get enough fresh to, like, be there for very long.
They don't have to be there for long. They just
I
be
know,
there long enough
I'm
for
aware,
you to-
but it's less likely. With stuff like, you know, trailer art or whatever the heck, that could get a bunch of freshes and stay there forever.
So then, how depressing is your Inkopolis Plaza?
There are no posts. And all of the
So
posts that
very
you've been
depressing.
seeing all stream are default. So,
Default dancing.
yeah. I just don't trust people.
I mean, what would ever harbor that or cause that feeling? Just, When has the internet ever betrayed you? Ever.
Constantly, every day of my life. Alright, just stand there and let me shoot you. I am the Squidward.
I am the Squidward. Okay, you fucking shot too early. You blew up. You blew up.
You have, like, so much damage on you. Please die. Why will you not? Why was that not even an assist? What?
Assists are weird sometimes. I know this because I play a big swing.
Cause, like, I definitely hit them. They definitely still had the ink on them. Then they died during my kill cam, but I did not get an assist.
That is not 7%.
Hey, you know it'd be cool winning.
Yeah, well, I feel like we should have won that match. We should have won the Manta Maria match too, but apparently the game decided that they had 6 more percentage than us.
So I kind of want to be done. I like this game, but now is not the time I want to be playing it.
But game guy, you're not gonna get to play it for the rest of Splatfest.
Yeah, I'm aware. At best, I'm gonna, like, have maybe a few matches I can play on Sunday because I'm going to force myself to, and for no other reason. But I won't have time to, like, stream it or anything.
I just realized the tactical war is the tactical war itself is also modeled after a
You cut out all those words.
Yeah.
I only just realized that the tactical war itself is actually modeled after a
Nope, you, you cut out the same part.
I only just realized that the tactical war is modeled after a soda can, in that the actual container is also a soda can containing cans.
You somehow cut out every other word. I'm just kidding.
I was just gonna give up at that point.
It was strangely comical.
I don't know why that seems to happen every time there's, like, issues like that, where, like, someone cuts out at a very specific part of the sentence, and then they try to say it again, and it cuts out in the same part of the sentence.
They keep repeating the part of the sentence you heard, and he's like, no, the part you cut out. And they're like, I don't know what part that was.
I understand it's frustrating for the person trying to, you know, re-say it, but it's funny that it keeps happening that way.
Oh, no. Absolutely.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
That Umbrella died like twice by falling down.
Yeah, I noticed that they fell at the start.
Yeah, I just shot the umbrella once and just stopped. Because this.
I want to be out of the rain.
Hydra.
I would like to be in my own ink for like 2 seconds, please. Beep. Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Every beep beep is a reminder of how long we've been.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware.
Wait, 3 a.m.
Oh, that's midnight for me.
Shouldn't it be?
What time zone do you think Game Guy is in?
No, I read 50. I couldn't read the time. I thought it was closer to. Never mind. I'm just gonna. I can't be bothered anymore. It's just far.
Oh yeah, I can also just disrespect the umbrella shield.
For whatever reason, I'm like, oh,
I would like to not be intoxicated.
is not that close to midnight, and I'm like, oh wait, never mind, it's 11:58. Never mind that both of those are incredibly close to midnight.
Oh.
Why do people still use a girl for each other under Splatfest?
I don't feel like changing it.
You can not have ability double? I didn't realize.
Yeah, I have Ninja Squid.
Now I understand.
I don't feel like spending chunks on a temporary item. I don't care if it's cheap.
Or I guess it's two.
I don't even know where that curling bomb came from. I mean, I know where it came from, but it's still stupid in that.
What the?
Man,
Alright then. The bro just like tried to run away from me and then jumped off the cliff.
I do like that that it will refund you all 6 chunks.
I'm glad, you know, we killed them all at the end.
Well, you know.
A thing that keeps happening, actually.
We're just really good when it's too late. Like, if we were playing, like, ranked or something that was 5 minutes long, we'd be set.
Would we?
Well, we're at least at the 3-minute mark.
I mean, I doubt it considering the implication is since we've been losing all the way up to that point, we have a lot of ground to cover.
Well, true. But if this were also ranked, we'd be playing infinitely better game modes and Clam Blitz.
Better game modes and Clam Blitz.
I probably said it a few times on the server, but I don't think I like Turf War.
Yeah, it's a bit of a thing.
It feels just, I don't like the fact that literally nothing until the last 15 seconds matters. Like, you could effectively just not play the game for 2.5 minutes and the outcome wouldn't change. Can't tell if my internet died or if everybody just
Oh, hey.
stopped
Maybe
talking.
it's error.
Oh, I didn't
There's
get
that
that.
communication error.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah, I somehow didn't get that. I just left.
What do you mean you just left?
okay.
Like,
Well,
everyone just
I'm
left, so I was like, oh,
guessing-
okay, I can cancel my battle now.
I was guessing that was my fault on account that everybody went dead silent suddenly and then didn't start making noise again until the communication error.
I just wasn't talking.
Oh, you fucks.
I was thinking about
I
food.
said I said a thing and then nobody said any words. Like, I get not acknowledging my sentences, but nobody was even talking.
Listen,
like
we
this.
just don't talk to you, Mafia.
There was just nothing left to be said. Everything
Well, we have to
everything that
think
needed to be
consistent.
said was said. Nothing more was.
I agree.
All 3.5 words that got out.
Alright, kill the music.
Yo, someone here's called Omelet.
Hi, Squid Squad.
I totally forgot that being like thirsty. Like,
We get a bomb already. Alright, who's got special charge on?
Not me. It's just I have an aerospray.
Alright, good.
Aerospray just to be like, oh.
Starstack does not want to be seen with stealth jump and ninja sprint.
I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah.
Oh, you can
Oh,
reach me.
well, that's from, you know, playing
Oh, you can.
like a roller.
Oh, no.
they
There's
just
a Luna Blaster in our base area.
Yeah.
Oh, he's about to stamp on me.
I wasn't holding the squid button, I was just walking. What the heck? How'd that happen?
You know, I'm starting to agree with Game Guy. I miss winning.
Yeah, this is just one of those Splatfests where I'm just not allowed.
You when you're lucky to
Well,
rack.
it sucks because I'm trying to use this Splatfest to grind, which this is my with friends
Okay.
adventure. My solo adventure is going to be even more miserable.
worry. You can play duo adventure with me if you want.
You know what?
I'll be up to it.
Situation to be in.
That would suck.
I'll pick up the scrap.
Flavia, why didn't you swim away from?
Barely reached. Okay.
Because I once again forgot that the hammer can block shots now, and figured if I just fired enough into it, it would just die. Because
I was trying to
that's how
stall
old-
that out as long enough so he didn't turn around and go do something else, and then.
That's how old hammer. I can just shoot through it and not hit it.
What? Okay. I'm upset because Elator just exists and I die. End of sentence.
I want to
I swear, with how much health the Wavebreaker has, it's like not even worth it.
I don't understand why everyone shoots at the second thing that's almost never beneficial to shoot. Does the fucking E-Leader have drop roller? Why?
How did I not ever kill you at all? I don't think I hit you at all in the first time. I don't like
It's
this
fine.
weapon.
It's fine, I think we won. I think we finally won.
Well, it wasn't me that did it, so...
Remember our 2 win streak? That was cool.
I'm not even the #1 popular target.
The medals are the best dumb thing. I mean, I know they matter for ranked, but...
They
they're
really
still
don't. They matter so insignificantly.
Wow, nice, nice 63 EXP away from level up.
Still no Kraken badge.
Well, yeah,
Suffering continues.
well, game guy, it's because we can't win. We have to win in order to get the badge.
I know. I'm going back to the lockers.
Oh, you guys
No.
went to the sad corner again.
After we
Oh.
won?
Oh, I didn't make it!
They knew. No sad corner.
Yo, Final Fantasy 14!
Yo! Never heard of it.
Yeah, sadly I never played it either.
I'm up here now.
Goes to the Final Fantasy if there's 14.
Truly,
Well,
this
I-
was the Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, you know, they always get reconned.
For sure it's the final one this time, guys. Just like the final Terraria update.
Oh, I didn't think I'd land there. But...
One day they're gonna have to make a post that's like, alright guys, for real, we're not joking here.
I
We're
hit that
done
arrow
with-
spray, but I could not hit them a second time.
You know, it's been 26 years since the last Terraria update, but hey, new NPC coming in a few months.
We added the Butt Doctor. I'm not gonna explain what they do.
The butt doctor spawns after you kill the queen butt.
Queen Butt.
Coming in Terraria 1.6.
Final. That's the only update. There is no Butt Queen. It's referenced in the code, but there is none.
They removed heroin.
See, when I say the Butt Doctor, I mean it's a doctor that is a butt. I hope that was clear.
But
Alright, Respawn Punisher Ink Brush.
why?
It does not seem like a...
By the way, someone has been.
Yeah.
Someone killed him, so I make.
I mean,
No,
I don't
they
know
just
if
ran
they're
away.
here anymore. Well, they're
about
some
to go
people going
again.
Back, so
Oh, Mafia.
I greed sprinklered, and then it didn't matter 'cause it died.
man, I can't do anything again.
You guys, for your own sanity, just play a weapon you enjoy.
No, I refuse.
Like at some point.
Oh,
this has
okay, no, I'm just not allowed to hit.
Still 2 of them.
to- I got
Say
assist
that.
for both, which means I poked them exactly once and got credit. It's not intended. I like going into their base and immediately having our danger pop up.
I really wish this brush would stop existing.
I thought we were doing.
Everywhere I go, they are there.
I forgot I can't do that with this headset either.
I'm pretty sure every single one of my deaths was the brush.
Incidentally, I don't think I ever saw the brush.
Maybe you'll get the popular target.
Did you get first?
Hey, I got popular target. Nice.
And number 2 Splat Sister.
Shot.
Don't worry, just gotta play 15 more games at minimum. At max, at minimum? Wait, what? No, at maximum.
Okay, well, mathematically, the brush wasn't all of my kills because they got 5 kills and I died 6 times. So.
Wow. Well, you threw yourself off the boat. You didn't remember it, but I saw it.
You're right, I don't
Really?
remember that. So
Yeah,
I guess
therefore,
I have to believe you. You said
I would
it.
never lie.
No one lies on the internet.
Never. And Kirby's not here. I can't make fun of them for all the just gullible shenanigans they've been in recently.
What if there was a blue goat in Deltarune?
Why?
I don't know, but what if?
Well, we don't know what's coming out in chapter 3. Chapter... where are we in Deltarune at this point? I genuinely don't know.
Chapter 2 is the most recent.
Right?
Yeah, that roller just kind of dropped out of the sky to murder exclusively me.
It occurs to me I haven't actually played chapter 2 yet.
Nah.
I haven't even played chapter 1.
Whoa!
I don't know, just
That's probably not.
because I need to
I'm
replay chapter 1.
Get out of here.
I haven't, and therefore I haven't played chapter 2. So that I keep telling myself I'm too busy, even though I don't actually do anything.
I get the feeling I'm gonna end up replaying the game again and again every time a new chapter comes out.
See, that's the other thing.
Oh,
Except for
The
that,
heck?
when there's like 5 years between games, it really shouldn't matter anyway. Toby's being too busy being the fucking Pokemon sound designer.
Yeah, there's a guy up there, so there was no save for me to go. Words fail.
That was the second time I died respawning and immediately killed the Stamper.
I still think that would be really fun to explain to someone in like early 2010s. Really,
Oh, that dang bubble ate my shield. Ah.
Explain what to someone in the early
the fact that Undertale exists and then the main person for Undertale then goes to work on a lot of Pokemon soundtracks.
Toby Fox be known for like Homestuck stuff by this time?
He would, yes, but so it wouldn't be like unknown, but you still wouldn't expect them to be like a main
that
Pokemon
far, yeah.
composer.
None of my shots hit. None of them. I can't do any kind of like ambush or anything because every time I try to do it, nothing hits.
Yeah, that's what I do.
The 52 gal is definitely preferred gal.
Well, yeah, because it shoots faster and feels like, okay, well, I'm just the only one alive, so naturally I'm...
Well, we were
exclusively
winning
the
this match
target.
regardless. God, I'm only like 300 points away from royalty, but it's gonna be another 4 hours before we get there.
I don't think I'm even that close. That disconnect on the match we won didn't help either,
Oh, yeah,
but, you know.
that would be a lot of points lost. It's like
Yeah,
at
I'm
least
not even
almost.
I'm not even at 500.
Yeah, yeah, because you definitely would have lost like 200 from that disconnect, and then I played like 3 games before stream, and one of them had a disconnect, so it didn't even count for much. Oh wait, no, I only played 2 games before going, oh, maybe I should wait for the fucking Scorch Gorge Mahi Mahi rotation to end. I value my sanity at least a little bit.
Eight regret.
I wish they would bring back regular Mahi Mahi. Not this stupid, terrible version they gave us instead.
Yeah, it's not great.
Well, I don't understand why so many of us Splatoon just hate having plank routes. Like, they're just, I don't know, there's like no options in any of the maps. It's just, you have one way to go,
Oh,
and if
okay,
you get
there's a
stuck
problem.
there, you're stuck there for the whole match. You have nowhere to escape to.
Kraken, follow me! Oh,
He's after me for some reason.
wanted him to go through grades.
Did you know I'm a threat, evidently.
And then they're like, alright, you know what we'll throw in as a solution? We'll put random walls in some of the maps to stop snipers.
I did not kill.
And then let's just put a flat-ass car on a stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's thematically appropriate or whatever the heck.
It still looks wrong, though. Like, it doesn't look thematically wrong. It just is proportionately wrong.
I'll let that one slide.
I won't.
Well, at least they made
Oh.
these.
Alright,
At least they made the hammer run backwards like.
a very sad sprinkler in her base.
Oh, okay, well I killed 2 of them, but I didn't realize they'd already gotten past me. Oh, the sad sprinkler was probably my sprinkler. Unless you meant an enemy sad sprinkler.
No.
Oh wow. You ran behind.
Can I stop being killed by random suction bombs? I'd love that. I don't even know where that one was.
Ow!
Now may not be the best time.
Oh, don't worry, I got the dash slide.
Oh my gosh, I'm allowed to kill something.
Mine flopped it. Oh, like fun.
Yeah, your reef slider beats Kraken. Spoiler
Get up there.
alert, it doesn't. I got stuck on
What?
the clock.
Come on. I won the duel.
Yay! Was
Do it
worth
again.
Okay.
You do it 3 more times. Shit, okay.
Hmm.
Look at all that randomation. Wow, it's almost closer than expected. However, we still suck ass. Alright, I'm gonna play Dapples.
D-
But not the one with Sippies, because I don't want to play with beacons right now.
Wow.
I get they're good, but Torpedo is just too good. Too much fun.
Wow.
I did like the Torpedo in 2, but now it's up there with favorite.
Yeah, Sharky's right. Sippy or Riot?
Well, you can have a Sippy when you're done playing Kraken.
It's true.
You'll never be done playing Kraken.
Yeah, evidently.
Oh, Game Guy thought he could win 50 times.
It's 30.
I was gonna say it's 30 times.
Wow, is it 30? Honestly, it's not gonna happen either way.
I have to be close, which is kind of the stupid part.
Oh, just keep thinking to yourself it's just one more win. Atlas Earth! Oh my goodness, it's that stupid meme.
So what now?
It's just a meme. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is a meme team.
Right, giving away
All brushes.
3 stupid asshole
I'll
brushes.
I'll send
that
a
I hate.
video later.
I probably. Also, I like how I went Dapples against the fucking team of stupid brushes.
Alright,
A
brushes.
little miserable, but probably not unwinnable.
Okay, I don't know where those bombs came from, but maybe don't.
I mean, personally, I feel like I'm not that worried about
What?
the brushes.
Atlas Earth, no!
I like- Oh, that's bullshit. The 96 was not even looking at it.
Well, with the shot TV.
Well,
need
yeah,
to-
the shot TV shot 90 degrees. So.
Can you just stop aiming a killer whale at me, please?
I'm really not
enjoy that.
concerned about the brushes, so.
Oh. Okay, well the pressure.
Oh, he. Oh!
Oh, I saw that and I still swam into it.
How are you not dead?
Oh, it would have been the gallon, so the brushes up in Okay, I killed 3 of them.
Good.
There's the other one!
Oh! Alright, now they're just bullshit.
Good! They
Works
have
for me.
Atlas Earth.
I'm okay with a win for once in my miserable life.
Or extend this.
Yeah, come back into the base and shoot me.
That
I'm totally not a distraction.
Well, you know, they may have all been brushes, but they weren't very good brushes.
I mean, I feel like in
Count-
general, a team full of brushes is not the best
I
team.
mean,
not
it
the
can
best thing
work,
to be standard.
but
We did it. Don't get disconnected, Game Guy. I will cry for you.
I am already crying.
Preemptive crying. Gotta keep your expectations low.
Preemptive cry. No, Cloud. $709.
I got the Kraken badge!
Oh,
Sadly, I don't know
finally.
about it until I
Freedom!
already have the thing,
really was
so
one
I
more
can't
win.
Oh,
I have to
we
do
could-
one more match.
Okay.
We could finally. Wait, what?
Well, because I didn't know I had it
Oh.
until I had already readied up. Because it doesn't
Alright.
show up until then.
After this match, we can start winning.
You can think that if you want.
Well, how are you gonna throw this time?
I don't know. Gosh,
Please,
sky's the
Sniper.
limit. What do I even want to play?
Please, Snipe Rider.
Everything
Please,
else.
please, please no.
All right, Snipe Rider, here we go.
No.
Woo!
You know what? It might be time to go back to Tri-Stringer.
I mean, pistols are still kind of nice.
Tri-Stringer.
Oh,
There's only one stringer, and it's not the tie stringer.
well. Maybe you should play
Wow,
the
that was
better
really
bow.
Disagree.
I do find the reflex a lot more fun.
Oh gosh, this rain! No, no, no!
Especially because it makes me feel like a god when they hit the triple direct.
Oh, wow, fucking play real weapon.
Oh, well, goodbye, we way
Yeah,
bigger.
okay. Well, we just kind of deleted that guy.
Three special
But it costs some points.
I love being sidestepped by Splatana Wiper.
As a Splatana wiper right now, I can agree.
Why are you with a wiper? What's going on?
I don't know. Oh, someone.
Wiper's good.
Oh, yeah, I'm 4-star with that weapon right now. Oh, okay.
The only bad part about Wiper is the hammer.
It's my only other 4-star weapon right now. And that's only because of Tricolor.
You
I have a number of 4
Yeah.
stars, actually.
I could have more 4-stars if I didn't use a big swig.
I'm using bang.
Oh, that... I was not expecting that to kill, but okay. We take those, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, did not see. I thought that was an auto bomb ping, not a wave breaker ping.
that was unfortunate.
Hey, remember when we won?
Okay, you're not just gonna jump there, my hammer dude.
I hate...
Oh wow, I killed someone with a fizzy bomb.
What?
I'm glad this game gave you, like, a spawn, like, ink armor thing, or whatever, as
Oh,
if that's
okay.
ever gonna matter.
Direct on your team.
Hey, there you go, guys. I did it.
Wow, you did it at the 11th hour! Where it mattered the most.
Don't worry, this doesn't count as a loss.
Oh, good!
I
It still
think.
counts as a loss of one of my drink tickets.
Yeah, but But if we were playing pro, it wouldn't affect your rank. Yeah, no. You know what it really means? It means it gets to sit in your record as a no contest.
Only you disconnected them a little sooner.
Yeah, really.
Keep playing that.
Gosh. Where even is gosh dang Tri-Stringer?
The
Why is it
audible
so
theme
far
is
away? I
warming
haven't
up.
played it in forever.
Well, that's why it's so far away. You kind of answered your question. Especially when you're on the favorites tab.
I don't like the favorites tab because it's not a real favorites tab because I can't favorite a weapon. It's
Yeah.
most recent played. Let me favorite weapons. Why is it so hard?
Not your
Because
favorite. You
this is
don't like it.
Nintendo. We add a bunch of features and then forget the ones that should just have been common sense.
Like, I don't understand.
It took 2 games to party up for Splat. It wasn't even a feature at Splatoon 2 launch. They had to add it.
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo knows how to make online games.
Scooter cat.
Maui wowie.
Why did he actually chase me all the way here?
Yo, the one
Sucker.
shot.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I ran over the thing. But I
I'm back,
did.
baby.
Wow, they really did chase me all the way back into their base. That's incredible.
That guy really just standing toxic.
Ah.
Oh.
Things are just kind of roaring through here.
Yeah, the things that have been nemesis so far. The only one remotely strong enough to kill me. Oh, what? the- Okay,
I'm
that's
scared.
wrong. Ram. Oh shit, I am tired. Goddamn.
I'm a tired.
You're not a tired. That wasn't enough. I'm mad.
Oh, okay.
No assist either, huh? Alright.
Okay, yeah, I'm get all the things. It's good.
Tried to crush kill me. What a bitch. Die.
I helped.
Asshole.
I didn't get an assist.
Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, the one that had just respawned with the music.
Hard. That guy's so weak. And I also didn't get an assist again.
I did all the work.
See the flare over there? Oh, okay. Okay, well, they're wounded.
Hey, I did it, guys!
I mean, we were already winning, so...
It's the thought that counts.
It kind of is. We've gone from winning to showing that things are workable as I exist. This is how we overextend. It won't matter because there's not enough time, but they
I didn't
immediately took
overextend.
I had a wall. I'm fine.
they immediately took the other flanker. I mean, we didn't win because of the DC. I feel like we were gonna win that one regardless.
Yeah.
The one who DC'd was not their best player.
Gosh, I forgot how good this weapon is.
Yeah, it must be nice
it's
to
been
play a
so
real
long.
weapon that's not dodge shit. Imagine how much more fun the game is when you aren't actively gimping yourself for no reason.
It's just Kraken, man. I don't know what to do with Kraken in Turf War.
You don't. You just save it for better game modes. I still want ranked Splatfest. I'm mad that they said they specified Turf War Splatfest and then didn't ever give us ranked Splatfest.
Yeah. It would be cool. Oh my gosh! It
Ah.
exists!
Wow.
Whoa.
Finally happened.
Now we
You
have
know
to
what?
actually play.
Hey, Giger's playing a real weapon! We stand a chance.
Alright, I
Our
got
stack painted the boat. Whole map's a boat, but you know.
Guy going over to our side.
Oh, you died.
Oh,
Oh, there's always a
oh 10
fucking
missiles!
thing
I
there.
turned around at a bad time.
Oh, y'all died.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not
That's
happy
good by a
about
10
it.
missile.
I was in there. I got killed by the flings of themselves. I dropped down to forced the one and used the only basis for flings. Which I guess in hindsight makes sense because they were just farming precious so they would get rid of these. Okay. Arrow spray.
Oh.
Yeah! I like how that was happening and I'm just shooting the guy.
That's funny, but
I
it was
managed
just
to break his armor, but...
Flings up. Yeah, okay.
Alright.
The
Come on,
flings is
really?
behind. I didn't realize the flings was
Oh my goodness, how did I live that?
I don't know.
Also, wow, now I realize they have bacon.
bacon. Oh, bacon.
Bacon.
died now that I'm in their base.
Oh, someone's... Oh, okay. Oh, it's just apples in our base, but...
Okay. Whee! My shark exploded. They never went into danger. How'd we fare? Great.
Oh wow, we did it.
But great enough!
Good,
Finally.
good enough. It's a shame you don't get 10 times the rank.
Imagine speedrunning the Splatfest by getting like a times 100 on the first game.
Alright, time to get one of 7 seashells that we'll never get. The rest of.
Yeah! We can officially obtain a 100 times battle now. It's not gonna happen.
In theory.
Alright, next battle it is then.
Look, don't call my bluff.
And then
You're
after
right, I'm gonna
that,
fall.
3-3-3. Let's go. See, Gamey, good things happen when you stop playing crack.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
It rhymed.
Many benefits to not playing level crack.
And
Opening
now
gambit! Reflux?
Yeah, so guess what? More tendon missiles. Oops, all tendon missiles. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was what we call it. Team. I didn't like it. It was him.
Oh.
Look.
The fucking killer whale was blocking my vision, upsetting. I did not win.
Ow!
Visually alone.
Of course you can just reach me.
Oh wow, nice. Killed 2 people with a Booyah, couldn't see either one.
I got the trash. Or I got the reflex.
Oh, thank you, Wall.
Nice.
No, I'm did the dumb. I did it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, geez, alright, that killer whale got value.
Get the crab!
Did it.
Alright, now we just have to hold for a minute. It's easier said than done.
Oh. Oh, I left.
Oh! I was spawning there still. I thought he was already just over there.
You don't want to run too far forward.
That's fair. I only did it because never mind, got me before he goes.
Oh.
Oh, I couldn't see him until it was too late. Oh my god, they're dead.
Yeah, it happens.
You did good for one.
I
think it's just
couldn't
funny
help
how-
but notice a massive improvement. Game
What?
guy, I don't want to say you were holding us back, but
Taking off the training weights.
just
It's
want
a
to
pure
point out
coincidence,
that
I assure you.
since you swapped, we have won 4 games in a row.
Chunk!
Oh, we're so close to ruler, or at least I am.
I mean, I'm at 831, so...
Oh, yeah, we're close. Hey, I got a dapple badge. Hooray. Would you replace Leslie Shepard with?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh.
To be fair, I'm literally only picking that right now because I desynced my dang shirts and I'm wearing this for one match to resync it. Or at least
Oh.
until my shoes are capped.
What abilities on it?
I don't know. I
Oh.
didn't look.
Only we
This,
could
this
see
thing
an
is so
octopus.
ink efficient. Do you honestly think Last Ditch was helping?
Ah!
Oh, come on!
Sorry, Seth.
I went
Did you
too
miss
far to the
boat?
right.
Missed the boat.
The whole map's a boat. You missed the
I call that good luck.
Do you?
Missed
Yeah,
the
now
boat
I
for
do.
good luck. If we all like jump off at 3 at the start, you think the other team will be intimidated by them seeing Wipeout instantly?
We have this match in the bag.
Do we?
Well, no, I meant if we.
That's
all
what they would
jumped off
think
the
if we
boat.
all.
When instead of if we all pulled a star stack at the beginning of the match, they would be so confused that we would just begin.
You gotta try it next. It has to work. I don't even know if it actually shows Wipeout in that text, but I really hope it does.
Oh, it might. Well, I imagine it would. I think it does as long as everyone dies. I don't think it necessarily has that one
Wow.
later. That was
Projection of the hammer.
You know, just in case.
okay. Well, alright. That was mean. That was a mean move they put on there. Somebody threw an ink streak, and I just ran the reef slider through it, ran them
Oh,
over,
we got
and
battle.
exploded and killed someone else. I'm out of ammo. Alright, well,
Ammo.
I'm no longer keeping them in their spawn.
Well,
I'm good.
Oh,
Eh.
that was unfortunate. I tried to swim up only to see the. Tried to swim up to dodge the hammer only to booyah bomb, and then I went back down and there was another brush there.
Well, it had to come to an end eventually. But that was a pretty good run.
it could have been worse.
It could have stayed the same.
Remember that one time in Splatoon 2 when we ended up matched against a team with like a 40-something win streak?
I don't know if I was a part of that, but I feel like that sounds familiar. That's gross.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Wow, 997 out of 999, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
You two game.
It was a thing that happened.
Did you win?
I doubt it. You just get those teams that do like actual straight up competitive comps. Just doing turf war.
Say, wait, competitive turf war comps? Okay, yeah, I guess that does exist.
Is it? people who do competitive turf war. And
Like,
those
you know,
exist.
Nintendo tournaments. You know, that dude got ours.
I mean, Turf War has a meta, technically speaking.
I think it's only to match up with a. Jeez, like a lot.
Pretty sure it's my end. My internet keeps hiccuping slightly. Unless if y'all just stop talking in the middle of your sentences to drive me insane.
What?
Gonna assume it was me.
Listen, Mafia, it's all about...
Okay, it's not like that. It's more like I say something and then literally nobody speaks for like a minute, and then halfway through a different conversation with it. Funny bit. I heard a controller. I heard a control stick. It wasn't.
Alright, I contributed to that guy dying.
I'm glad that we all had the unspoken oath talk though.
I don't know what this button is doing. No one
Yo, is that a sippy?
Yes.
I'm nowhere near that sippy.
Oh my god! Oh.
I think you denied a sippy to them in the front line.
Why is there an inkjet in their base?
Oh, that was my fault. I got him with a classic loop slider, turn around, throw a torpedo.
Interesting maneuver.
Robbed me. I got 2 directs to rob me of the kill. Dead.
Well, it works because they just start shooting. Well, because they're already chasing me because I reef slid past them, and then I throw the torpedo so they shoot it, and then I just shoot them while they're shooting the torpedo. Because they're idiots and they fall for the bait every time. Because we're playing low level turf war. Nobody has your strength.
Oh, why is it always the umbrella?
No, it's fine. I don't have to acknowledge your existence.
Oh, there's someone in our base.
Oh yeah, they probably used Dan.
I just kind of jumped without looking.
I always jump without. Yeah, okay, that shockwave is actually. I never noticed that being an issue.
But they say you leap before you look. Whatever.
What? No, it's the other way around. They say the exact opposite.
Help! Can't move.
Here, Mafia. Let me just go
Still
ham, I
Katana
guess.
in our base, by the way.
You didn't
Can't
get
do
to charge the
anything about
Booyah
it.
Bomb fast.
I miss when Booyah Bomb charges faster.
Royalty! Yeah!
Hooray! For you, I guess.
Don't undermine my accomplishments.
I will.
I am a wisdom ruler. Ooh.
Oh, me too, I guess.
Wisdom ruler, it's really precise at fucking knowing the thing.
Alright, back to last ditch effort. And increase.
Yeah. Really, I only got 1 kill that entire time, but that doesn't seem correct, but okay. Is anyone gonna fix antimatter turbine 8? Why is it a thing? Why did I choose to make that a sound?
Who knows?
Biggest mistake of my life.
What did it? What did it even like? Where does it originate from?
It's from Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. Oh my gosh, another
Oh.
one. They're just coming out of the woodworks. We don't even have a win streak.
They saw you weren't using the Kraken anymore. Decided now they have.
Okay, now it's time for us to fall off the boat. No!
Star stack, please.
It wasn't even me this time.
I'm still gonna blame you.
But fair enough.
Put this idea in, just put this idea out there.
Ah, then it's certified now. Speaking of it.
Well, I killed someone in the midst of all the tripling. No, the city just got destroyed right before I was able to,
Uh-oh.
I want to
Hard.
see
I
it.
thought I had a little more room than that.
When do we get the anti-sippy as a, thing?
Oh, what?
Fine,
Why is there
supposed to be
someone
one.
here?
I really got that, huh?
In range of that? Oh, the jets. Never ever 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 write a song about
Alright.
I won't.
Damn bacons!
Alright.
Boss!
Now we just have to hold them back for our next way too
Oh
long.
my gosh, well, that was a weird interrupt.
Whoa, I almost slipped off the boat somehow.
Bullshit! Fuck you!
Fuck
Like
you.
You eat my reef-side
Fuck more.
explosion from behind you. Fuck you, jerk.
Oh, the rain! Okay, oh! Did you guys at least get your sippies?
I did. It didn't actually. It
Oh,
went
okay.
to me, but I didn't get it. Like the effect of
I've been locked out of City and I didn't even get City. What? Oh, that was... Oh, wow. That was actually a pretty good beacon set there. They set a distraction beacon, so
Oh,
I
hello.
ignored it because it was a distraction beacon, and then the 10th umbrella just quick super jumped to it anyway. Did we win? Did we do it?
it. I don't know.
I didn't
I
see
saw
any
it I did pretty
danger.
well.
So our base is looking pretty blue.
Ah, man.
Oh, fuck off. 0.3%. Go fuck yourself. I blame Drew.
Me too. We were all thinking it.
I was.
Hey, by the way, stage rotation.
Oh gosh, man.
Game
Couldn't
guy
have just
make it.
gotten to ruler before that, huh?
Nope, you have to play 1 or 2 games in a different set. Then
You
you're
say
free.
that, but disconnects can be funny.
Oh.
For the next 2 hours? You only have to play like 2 games, win or lose.
Yeah, but disconnects can be funny.
Game guy.
This is the real reason why they'll just.
Like, oh, you won that match? Oh, but you know what? That match wasn't completed. Here, have a 20-minute soft ban.
Rotation shipyard, Waffle World. Not a terrible rotation. Not a huge. I'm a little tired of Wahoo World, but Straight to Shipyard's good.
Ow, what am I gonna play here?
I probably should have switched off Dapples, but actually, I have time to switch off Dapples. So.
Oh,
What the? Oh, someone else joined.
Just
I
wait.
think that's a
CR?
friend of
Wait,
mine.
who is that?
That's a friend of mine, I think.
Oh.
and
I
there's
have a
Robert.
lot of random friends for
Okay.
various
I was gonna
reasons.
say, it's like, who?
Don't worry about them.
They're gone now. PD can.
Alright. Who's this sea otter? Just came in. It's like, who's this G guy chump? I wanna be with this guy.
He's playing a tri-stringer? Ugh, gross.
Only real people play Reflux.
I bet he's only doing it because the promo art for the Splatfest has wisdom with tri-stringer. And it's like, nope, I just like tri-stringer. My team choice is a coincidence. I wish I had, you know, a sub-weapon with this, but...
It's okay. One day you'll get involved, and it's gonna be even worse.
It's gonna be
You're
like
not-
angle shooter.
Double the game.
Angle shooter, ultra stamp. Let's go.
Yeah, the most nonsense kit you could give. Enemy tri-stringer detected.
You have a duel.
It is always so nerve-wracking fights when you see someone with the same weapon that have to establish my dump.
Oh, yeah, I'm just like remembering, oh yeah, I did have big swing battles and they were just kind of
Oh,
just
I
swinging.
killed your rival. And, I'm sorry, but he wasn't very good.
That was bad bath.
Oh, I want to copy the stamp's path with my own stamp.
It's like that one Mario Party minigame or whatever. The one where you have to cover the most ground with your stamp.
How the heck did that guy live? He had 2 killer whales aimed at him while he was doing a booyah bomb of all things.
Buffy, I'll protect. Okay, never mind.
I went for the man I killed. It almost paid off. I think no, I'm not playing duels anymore. I probably shouldn't make jumps like that. Well, actually,
Upside down.
They camp too close. I can get them to charge. They wind up.
That was funny. I like turned around to go
What happened there?
some ground and then just immediately hear the
Alright,
direct.
y'all are
Like,
way
you
too
come-
far up. I'm not jumping.
Ooh.
I knew that guy was me. I don't think he was this.
Where the hell am I gonna shoot this now? Okay. And it actually got him.
Nice. I'm still mad that this freaking song goes to Now or Never way too early.
I know, right? It does not have a smooth they're just
Oh.
being fucking bullied.
Jeez, I
I
swear.
can't
mean,
wait to see how
good.
we somehow lose this.
Of all weapons with direct, where the slashing machine is just so easy to hit them with.
Couldn't have killed that guy a second sooner, huh?
I am a big swing. You know how slow my kill time is?
It's like 2.
Usually 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It was
God,
definitely
what-
necessary to throw a booyah bomb at my jump point.
I think he was mad at me because I stood pinning him in the corner to the left.
I didn't even know he was there. Because I would not have made that jump if I saw someone there.
Oh, that's
Go throw it.
big sad. If we lost, I'm gonna cry because we kind of bullied them the whole match. Nah, we should be fine.
It was really close, actually. Really close.
That booyah bomb.
I'm actually yeah.
Hey guys, most importantly though, got first splat.
Anyway,
The only
Did it.
medal that matters. Disconnect?
You got the popular
Ah.
target.
#1 super jump spot.
Oh, wow. I'm level 88 in both stuff.
Whoa,
Whoa.
chill out.
Wait, what happens if I get another 9? What does it do?
Okay, I'm ruler. I can be free.
Look,
But what if
Oh.
you joined one more match?
I didn't.
Wait, what happens if you get another, like, what happens if you get another the bar?
it just goes to +1 or +2, etc., etc. Oh, good thing. Upon trying to leave the lobby, the lobby crashed on my.
That's
It's really
rude.
not matter.
I wonder what
Nice.
fun things I'm going to get by using my
Cool.
conch shells.
Pure orange banner. Oh, do you have big thing? Wow, pure purple banner. Rupee XP. Alright.
I wonder if I'm gonna get a run speed drink ticket. Whoa, that's so weird.
Why are all my food tickets EXP?
Oh, yeah, it's always EXP.
Do you
Why?
think I'm...
Yeah, it just always is.
Wow, it is?
Yeah.
I never noticed. Alright, my thing with titles is weird, so I wonder if I'm gonna actually get half Agent 2.
What?
No, I got half Agent 4.
Oh. That's a little bit
Well,
different. Your thing is wrong.
Yeah, that's double Agent 2.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, something about my titles is messed up. On the tracker thing.
Oh, I'm gonna get cards!
I should really step that up now that I actually have money again. I'll do it next season, though. I'm too lazy to do it this season.
It's true. Alright, time to check the shops to find absolutely nothing.
Oh, Harmony has so much floor garbage for me. Come here.
Oh my
beloved.
gosh, I found something. Too bad it has opening gambit, and I don't want that.
Oh, hey.
I miss the days Harmony gave me floor garbage.
Floor garbage. Wait, why doesn't Harmony give you floor garbage?
Because my catalog is already, like, maxed or whatever.
Wait, you've already finished the Season 3 catalog?
Yeah,
No.
ages ago. This is the part where I would, like, look at all the posts, but I'm too scared.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you.
Alright. Good.
Yeah,
Glad
I'll just
someone's
spoil
doing it.
myself.
Slake kills Ganon. No?
Oh, there's a
Who
team
the heck is
courage.
Slink?
Oh, the fake contacts. When they re-add these?
Season 3.
Holy stink.
Why is this the first time I've seen them back in this store? Look at the contacts.
Just how
Look
it
at
be.
the contacts. Granted, they're not gonna beat up the bear head damage, but
Rip.
Who the hell is Team Valor?
Oh, you know.
remember Pokemon Go?
Who?
Oh gosh, Pokemon Go does have 3 teams, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
If only it was still relevant.
I mean, what generation is it on now?
Who knows? Everyone stopped playing.
Yo, hold
after,
up.
like,
Does the City of Color 23, the new one, have, like a verse 2?
yeah.
I did not even ever notice. I just noticed that their singing was slightly different all of a sudden, and I'm like, what?
You know what bothers me? The fact that they don't have any animations for opening and closing their mouth, while everyone else does.
Oh my gosh, I just got jump scared by small fry.
Like, for whatever reason, if you zoom in on Callie and Marie, their
It
mouths
doesn't
just
seem correct.
like
Mouth
it just
moving.
yeah, but they just snap open and close. There's no like there's no smoothing to it. The other three, the deep cut people have smoothing.
Do they?
Yes, okay. Yes.
Maybe they're just really bad at lips.
I wish there was some Inkopolis news happening right about now.
Well,
Breaking news, there's no news.
Breaking news, there is no news.
breaking news, that fish is gone. Just kidding. He's right here.
It's still there! Okay, stop lying.
Lost that.
Remember that time the Zapfish disappeared again without after even if you've already beaten the game?
Oh yeah, there was like a bug where it just wasn't there. The heck? Does it bother anyone else that in their little dance performance, when they're doing the ha's, they like do an additional jump, but there's no additional ha to go with it?
I'm trying not to think about it. There's a lot of weird things they did with bringing them back that were just like the mouth thing, the extra. There's too much.
It might have been like that all along, to be fair.
Yeah, the mouth thing still feels wrong though. I don't know if it's just because Callie and Marie are way closer than the deep cut people are, but it's so jarring, especially in the second half.
I mean, I feel like they just ported the models and animations and such, so...
Yeah, I know. Heaven forbid they put any fucking effort into anything.
Actually, don't... How do their mouths animate in the story mode?
I don't remember because it's been several months.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway, it's 4 a.m. I should probably end the stream or whatever.
I'm sad that they
Oh, 4
covered
a.m.?
the manhole that Captain Cuttlefish was hanging out in.
Yeah, it's rude.
How dare they?
Alright, well, bye.
Yep.
No, don't go.
It's
Yeah.
too late.
Mm.
Additional ha.
New boss, additional ha. Alright. Well, hopefully you'll get some time to do the tricolor. Even if
I
it's just at the end of Sunday. Because I get the feeling, even if it's bad, it'll be better than if it was regular Scorch Gorge. Oh my god, they do an extra hop.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's weird. Why do they do that?